And we're live here. Thanks so much for stopping by, everybody, live on Behind the Arc Basketball YouTube. We just finished up the other game a couple minutes ago with a W by Wisconsin over Purdue in the first one. Here we are back for the second game tonight. Number 10 Kentucky on the road taking on LSU. LSU just at the free throw line as we join for the second stream. They hit that shot. 8-7 is the score. Kentucky with the basketball. They take a three as they go from left to right on the court. They're in the blue uniforms for tonight with a white lettering. LSU in their white home uniforms for this game with the purple lettering with the yellow outline. So that's an air ball. Out of bounds goes by Kentucky. LSU will get it back. 8-7. LSU leads by 1. They get the basketball past half court. Top of the key now into the hands of Javonte Smart. Smart has the basketball as he is guarded by Hagans at the right wing perimeter. Passes back out on top now to Watford. Watford at the free throw circle makes his move inside. Low post Watford puts it up. No good. Rebound by Kentucky. Hey, welcome on the chat now. Midwest Sports, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by once again. Lexi, welcome back in here. Ken, welcome in here as he likes LSU tonight. What is good, my man? Little Man No Sports. Make sure to check him out over on YouTube. He does awesome content as well. And welcome in my man Patrick, Ryan. Thank you guys so much for stopping by once again as LSU just lost control of the basketball, went out of bounds, and E.J. Montgomery will take a seat on the bench right now. Nate Sestina coming in for Kentucky. 16 minutes remaining. Actually, the ball was poked out of bounds. It's Kentucky that turned it over, so LSU gets it. Top of the key to Smart. Smart with the basketball. Takes a three off the mark. No good. Rebounds by the Wildcats. Quickly. With the ball past half court. If you guys are new, feel free. Hit the like at the sub here as I call play-by-play. Kentucky at the top of the key. Swings it over to Maxey at the right wing. Moves it now inside the low post. Sestina backing his way in there. He puts it up. No good, but they get a little bit of help on the tip. And massive jam going down. Nick Richards throws it down right there with a two-handed slam. 9-8 the score. 15-20 left to go. Hey, welcome to the channel, Milo's. Thanks so much for stopping by. I didn't stream the All-Star game because I was hanging out with my friends that night. And also, I actually don't get TNT. So I actually do not get TNT where I am. So unfortunately, that happened to be on TNT. It's weird why they put like the college basketball championship games. It's weird why they put it on TBS. Like where like the streaming packages don't even get TBS and all that stuff. Hey, welcome in Jacquin. Thanks so much for stopping by, bud. Hey, welcome Jack here. Ken putting out, he's my favorite YouTube. I appreciate it, Ken. So right now we're on break. We'll get right back to action in just a moment. 9-8 is the score. Kentucky leads by 1 with 15-17 left to go. It's my first time checking the box score, by the way, tonight. So we'll take a look at that right now. Leading the way for Kentucky, 4 points by E.J. Montgomery, 3 by Tyrese Maxey, 2 by Nick Richards right now in this game. LSU leading score, well, there's none. 4 players with 2 points by Javonte Smart, Darius Days, Emmett Williams, and Trenton Wofford, all with 2 points right now. Thank you so much, Lexi. I appreciate it too. So right now we're just on break. We're going to go through college basketball, a couple scoreboard updates. Number 7, Maryland, leading Northwestern 48-44. Maryland about a week ago had some difficulty. They beat Nebraska by 2. Thanks so much, Ryan, for the update. Dayton leads VCU 27-22. Other games going on tonight. Florida State leading Pittsburgh 45-37. I know Lexi is a big FSU fan, and Creighton in a big game tonight against Marquette. Number 15 Creighton taking on number 19 Marquette. Creighton leading 19-17 at the Fiserv Forum. So yeah, a lot of good games going on tonight. West Virginia beat Oklahoma State 65-47. Wasn't that easy though in the first half, but West Virginia came storming on second half just to take it over. Wow, they blew them out second half defensively. 37-14 was the second half point totals. So we'll get right back into this game just a moment. Hey, thank you so much for the update there. Weston Bolin putting out his update. Missouri up 23-21 over Ole Miss. So yeah, LSU coming into this game 18-7 overall. They lost their last game over on Saturday at Alabama, 88-82 the final. Alabama trying to be a part here of the NCAA tournament, trying to play spoiler into that, which they did over on Saturday for Alabama, but right now they're outside the bracket at this point. Skylar Mays had 24 points, 9 rebounds. Emmett Williams had a double-double, 13 points, 10 rebounds. As Kentucky coming off 4 straight victories in a row. Last game, they beat Ole Miss. They were down throughout most of it. Came back, though, won 67-62 over on Saturday. The main problem, though, is the three-point shot. They were 2 for 22 from behind the arc by Kentucky, but they are that type of team here. Low post, grinding it down in the low post when Nick Richards is how they got buckets. And right now, he's got 11 double-doubles and number 2 in the SEC with a shooting percentage of 66%. Kentucky leads by 1. This game is on the road at Baton Rouge here at LSU's court. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by, Clayton. He likes putting out here. Kentucky's got to start making baskets or they're done. Yeah, it's the three-point shooting for Kentucky. They don't really attempt many three-point shots. It's towards like the very bottom of college basketball, but they are just really good inside the low post. The thing about Kentucky is a lot of fouls lately. For Kentucky, especially that game with Auburn and with stop and start. That's the thing with the fouls. But they are a great free throw shooting team, like one of the best in the nation when it comes to free throws. Number 1 in the conference. Kentucky has the basketball. We're back. Sestina, low post, and talking about a foul, he commits one. Offensive foul as LSU takes the charge and the ball goes back to the Tigers with 14:56 on the clock. Hey, welcome back in, my man from Chicago plays here. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by. Hope all was well in the last stream that you covered with the Penn State game that finished up. Awesome. Clayton's hometown is Lexington. Great to have you on the channel, bud. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you guys are new, feel free to hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. LSU with the basketball. They have it at the top of the key. Javonte Smart moves it into the right wing perimeter now as LSU has it. Back over to Smart with the basketball. Smart moves, right elbow, takes the jumper. That one hits the front rim, no good. They get the offensive rebound. Williams puts it up. Oh, Nick Richards with a denial, but LSU gets back the basketball. 3. Taking LSU, hits it right down from the right corner. That one's good. 11-9 to score. Hopefully a good one tonight. Charles Manning drains down the triple. Kentucky with the ball past the half-court logo. Higgins dribbles towards the left wing perimeter. Bounce pass over to Sestina, now top of the key. Sestina swings it back out to the right wing into the hands of Quickly. With the basketball, dribble drive, low post, puts it up, and we got a lot of contact, and Emmanuel Quickly will go shoot 2 at the line as he is number 1 in the SEC in free throws, shooting just below 92% at the line. 14 minutes remaining. Kentucky down by 2, 11-9. Hey, welcome in here, my man Enver. Thanks so much for stopping by. Pretty mixed here. This is good. We got a good crowd, LSU and Kentucky fans, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Jaden Leonard, welcome to the channel here. He likes LSU in this one, so his internet crashed. He is here. Sorry to hear that, man, but thanks so much for stopping by here. I call play-by-play college basketball, the March Madness tournament, NBA, all on the channel and Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. First shot. Quickly hits it at the free throw line as he gets his first one for Kentucky. 11-10 to score. Emmanuel Quickly can tie this game right up here with 14 minutes left to go before half if he hits his second one. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. Shot number 2 coming up at the line by Quickly. Number 6 in college basketball and free throw shooting percentage. Quickly's second shot. This one's good. Ties it up at 11. All the hype of this game so far, we're living it. LSU with the basketball. Dribbles past half court. They have it now at the top of the key for the Tigers. Moves it over to the right wing into the hands of Smart. Javonte Smart with the basketball. Dribbles now to the left wing perimeter. LSU with it. Back over to Mays. Passes over to left corner perimeter. Over to Smart once again. Smart moves it over to the right wing. Dribble drive inside. Watford reverse hand. Couldn't fall. But a lot of contact. Actually, this Marlon Taylor who got fouled. So Marlon Taylor will go to the free throw line shoot too. Yep, Ken is out in Winchester, Kentucky. We've got a good following here, Kentucky fans in the channel. It's awesome. Like, a lot of big games I've done with Kentucky this past, like, month or 2 months or so. The one against Louisville was massive. Got, like, 7K views. The one against Texas Tech got over 2,000. That's some really good streams for them. I've only covered LSU once, so this is awesome. Get to cover them again. I covered them, their win a couple weeks ago over Alabama. First shot's good at the free throw line by LSU. They're up by 1. E.J. Montgomery, 2 quick fouls as he checks out of the game. Coming in for him is number 12 for the Wildcats, Keon Brooks. Shot number 2, no good. Miss at the free throw line by LSU. Rebounds by Nick Richards. Ball goes back here to Kentucky. Takes it past the half-court logo. Wildcats have it, dribbling at the right elbow into the hands of Quickly. Moves it back out to the free throw circle. Jumper taken. No good off the mark. Rebound LSU. 1 point Tiger lead. They have it top of the key. Moves it over into the hands of Smart. Javonte Smart. Pass inside. The left baseline. Dribbling here. They put it up with Taylor. Taylor gets a block, though. Kentucky with a massive block by Sestina. Puts into the hands of Quickly. Dribble drive. Into the lane. Put it up. And now one gets blocked from behind, but a lot of contact. And it's What will it be on the call here? Is it going to be offensive? Yeah, I think it's going to be offensive with a foul by Kentucky. It was Emmanuel quickly dribble drive into the lane. A lot of contact there, and it looks like it'll be LSU basketball. 12-11 to score, 13-13 left to go. Oh, they're going to count a goaltend. So they will count a goaltend after the refs talked about that. So goaltend, and Kentucky has the lead 13-12. LSU has a right wing perimeter. 13 minutes remaining here in the first half. They lob it over to the right elbow now. LSU with the basketball, backing their way on Sestina. Low post, LSU puts up the shot, banks it up and in, off the backboard, but it will not count, as it was an offensive foul by the Tigers, and they erase away the bucket from the board. 13-12 is the score. Kentucky has the basketball back. If you guys are new, feel free, hit the like, thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button, as I call play-by-play basketball here, college basketball, and the NBA, and the March Madness tournament on the channel, and Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Shot no good in the key by Kentucky. Rebound LSU. Basketball to the Tigers now. Takes it past half court. They have it at the top of the key into the hands of Javonte Smart. Bounce pass. Over back behind the arc. They go inside. Low post and they jam it. Try to go for the slam, but they get denied from behind. Kentucky with another block. Moves over to the left wing. Nice dribble drive. Low post. Swings it back out. Hagans takes a three off the pass. No good. They get an offensive rebound. Sestina sets it up for Quickly. Quickly back outside. To the top of the key, shot fake, moving into the lane, back over to Quickly. He takes a three. He has got it. Money by Emmanuel Quickly, draining down the triple. 16-12 to score. Kentucky up by 4. Emmanuel Quickly with 7. LSU with the basketball. They dribble past half court. They got it at the left wing. Smart bounce pass. Over to the top of the key now. They move it over to the right elbow. Back in their way. Low post. Inside. Oh, what a block. Sestina. Massive block from behind, but LSU gets it right back. They take a deep three. This one is up. No good. Rattled around. A rebound by Kentucky. Wildcats basketball. 4-point game with 11:40 remaining. They swing it over to the left wing. Thought about taking a three with Quickly. That would have been from way deep, like a 25-footer. They set it up once again at the top of the key. Kentucky has it with 11:30. They have it now, dribbling with Hagans. Bounce pass. Low post. Sestina. Sestina gets fouled. So Nate Sestina gets fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Looks like we're going to take a TV timeout on the court right now. Welcome, guys, to the channel here. I'll take a look at the chat in just a moment. Emmanuel Quickly with a big 3-point shot for Kentucky a couple of moments ago, as this game is getting rolling and going good so far tonight in action here. Alright, so if anybody's new, feel free, hit the like, hit the sub, as I call play-by-play, hit the notification bell as well. And welcome onto the channel, everyone. Jack putting out here, not like he doesn't have TV, but the kitchen under the stove with a vent is the only place that his girlfriend lets him smoke, and he has no TV in there, so he is listening to the game right now. Ken putting out, LSU has a 68% chance. That's according to ESPN. Yeah, that's according to ESPN and their whole predictor index that they have. That's, like, not true, in my opinion, at all with the ESPN stuff. The real stuff... The real things are down in the line for this game and stuff like that. That's where it lies. It's not all into the ESPN Predictor Index. I never like listening, seeing that stuff at all. So right now we're just on a TV timeout on the break in this game. Let's see. Dayton up 34-28. Thanks so much for the update there, my man Ryan. Now it's 36-29. Final 5 seconds left to go before halftime. Dayton leading VCU as that game's almost into halftime. Jalen Crutcher with 10 points, by the way. Welcome to the channel, Nick Yankee. Thanks so much for stopping by here. I appreciate it for finding my channel. Right now we're on break. I call college basketball games play-by-play in the March Madness tournament on the channel, as well as NBA games as well. Tomorrow night, 2 streams. I will be back. I do plan to do 2 games tomorrow. First one, Syracuse, Louisville at 7, then Duke against NC State at 9 for the 2 games tomorrow for good games tomorrow for a doubleheader. Yes, thanks so much for the update. AK-16, Creighton up against Marquette 25-17. Baylor leading Oklahoma early. First 8.5 minutes, 11-10 is the score. Illinois winners against Penn State 62-56. And West Virginia beat Oklahoma State 65-47. So right now we're just on break. Florida State leading Pittsburgh 50-40. And Kentucky should be going to the free throw line with Nate Sestina as he got fouled on the hook shot in the low post. This game taking place at LSU, the home court of the Badgers. My man Midwest Sports celebrating the Wisconsin win as I cover that game right before this one. Wisconsin held on and they get the W tonight over Purdue, but he is playing Madden right now. Classic, brother. Let me know how you do. 36-29. Dayton up at halftime right now. Hey, welcome on Sportscaster. Everybody joining me on Sportscaster. My man Bradley over on Sportscaster. I do plan on calling a Louisville game tomorrow, bud, so feel free to stop on by. Welcome on Sportscaster. Silly Simon on the chat as well. 16-12 to score. Yep, Kentucky's up by 4 right now. They just have the court cleanup crew right on the court here. Hey, welcome back in here, my man Colin. Thanks so much for stopping by once again. I got my snacks out for this game. They're going to say it's a non-shooting foul. I thought Sestino was fouled, so they're not going to go to the free throw line. They're going to pass over. Right baseline. Shot no good by Nick Richards. Gets rebound by LSU. Gonna have my snacks throughout the game because I just streamed the game beforehand. So I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. Thank you so much, Jaden. I appreciate it, bud. You hit the sub, you hit the like button, turned on the post notifications. Thank you so much, man. You guys are awesome on the channel. LSU dribble drive to the hole. They lay it up and in for 2. 2-point game, 11 minutes left to go. Skylar Mays with a bucket. Kentucky with the basketball top of the key, moves it to the left wing. Sestina passes over back on top now to Hagans. Hagans with the basketball for the Wildcats. 18 on the shot clock. Bounce pass. Low post. They go inside. They lay it up and in off the backboard for 2 more there for the Wildcats. 4-point game. LSU has it, 10:40 left to go. They have it at the right wing into the hands of Javante Smart. Moves it over to Mays. Skylar Mays passes to the right baseline now. LSU swings it back over to the left wing to Taylor. Taylor takes a 3. It's off the mark. No good. Tipped around for the rebound. Oh, man. Size there. It goes to Emmett Williams on the board, and LSU gets the offensive rebound. Puts it back on the top here with Taylor. Taylor with the basketball. Moves it over with 10:20 left to go. Passes to the left elbow. Back in their way. Low post LSU. They pass it back outside to Days. Darius Days in the low post. Floats it up too high off the backboard with a lot of contact. And it'll be offensive anyway. Offensive foul by LSU. Ball goes back to Kentucky here with a 4-point or 2-point. Or they're going to say no. They're going to say goaltend. They're going to say goaltend as they take a look at it. So the ESPN. Oh, yeah. Nick Richards. There was contact in the shot, too. So they'll say goaltend. 18-16 to score Kentucky basketball. We're back to action here. Top of the key quickly. Moving it to the left wing. So let's see here. Nick's ESPN app isn't working, but he likes Kentucky in this one, so he puts out Wildcats. Thank you guys so much for all the people finding my channel here. Don't forget, hit the like, hit the sub if anybody's new. Kentucky passes it around the perimeter. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's a Wildcats turnover. A rare one. A rare lapse. I usually don't see that type of turnover in this type of game. So 18-16, 9:50 left to go. Let's see here. How do I think LSU will do in March Madness? I think they'll probably be able to get through like the first round matchup or so. So we got a foul in the low post. LSU commits the offensive foul. They just run right over a Kentucky defender. This ball go right back over to Kentucky here. 9:43 left to go. I feel confident they could get past the first round for LSU, but it all depends on the matchups. That's the same thing there. It all depends on the matchups and who they play. Second round's going to be a bit tougher, but I don't have them going like really, really far. I'm concerned with a loss against Vanderbilt a couple weeks ago. That loss really concerns me, and then Alabama too. On the road against Alabama. And Alabama right now is a bubble team. Kentucky has it. Shot fake. They float it up. Left baseline. No good off the mark. Sestina gets the offensive rebound. He puts it up. That ball way high. Richards gets it though. And another offensive rebound. They move it around the perimeter. They take a 3. Quickly. Launches. Off the mark. No good. Sestina puts it back into the hands right there. That was Montgomery. But they get fouled anyway in the low post. Or there's going to be a foul. They're going to say it's a Kentucky foul. Kentucky thought it was on LSU. Sestina was the one who committed the foul. He's like, no way. So Nate Sestina checks out of the game right now. LSU gets it back with 9 minutes. Welcome to the channel, Josie Hubbard. Thanks so much for stopping by and finding my channel. 18-16, 9 minutes left to go. LSU basketball. Good one so far tonight. Tigers have it at the left wing of the perimeter. Flings it over to the top of the key, making his move inside. Emmett Williams, lots of contact. No foul, and the ball goes out of bounds as he loses control of it. And it'll be an LSU turnover. That is the 3rd turnover tonight right now for the Tigers as Kentucky will get it back. Welcome to the channel, Tom Thomas. Thanks so much for finding me. Thanks so much for stopping by here. If you guys are new, feel free. Hit the like, hit the sub as I call play-by-play of college basketball, NBA, the March Madness tournament. I'm so sorry to hear that, Keen. Kim, I'm so sorry to hear that. Prayers prayers to your neighbor and your neighbor's family. Oh, man, that's awful. I'm so sorry to hear that. Make sure, guys, prayers out in the chat. Prayers out in the chat here, guys. Oh, man, that's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. Kentucky went inside. The shot got blocked out of bounds. Kentucky will inbound it right now. They pass it over, right baseline, fade away, jumper, no good off the mark. They get the offensive rebound. Maxey puts it up. It's an air ball, and the ball gets rebounded by Javonte Smart. LSU with the basketball. They take it past the half-court logo. Low post, puts it up, too high off the backboard. They get the offensive rebound. LSU takes the three. It's good. LSU takes the lead. 19-18 is the score. What happened with the Wisconsin game? Wisconsin was able to hold on and get the W against Purdue earlier today. It was close, though. Purdue was down by like double digits, by like 10 or 12 points, but they came back. They drained a couple late threes and was able to get it close, but Wisconsin at the end kept on draining free throws, and that was the ultimate deciding factor. Kentucky puts up the jumper. That one's up and good for two right there at the free throw circle. LSU has it. 7:45 left to go. I appreciate it, Nick. Thank you so much, guys, for finding my channel. You guys are awesome here with a sub and a like. LSU with the basketball. I call play-by-play college basketball, NBA. Usually different teams depending on what the national schedule is here, but I've called Kentucky like the most out of anybody this season since they're constantly on ESPN. LSU takes the three. They hit it right corner by Trenton Wofford for three. Back and forth, back and forth. It's been a good one tonight, everyone. Kentucky with the ball. Passes over left baseline. Low post. They put the ball into the hands of Brooks. Brooks puts up the jumper. Oh, swatting that right out of there. LSU with a massive block. Goes out of bounds. Kentucky will get it back, though, with 7:10 left to go. That was just a massive swat. I think that was Emmett Williams who just completely denied. It was Keon Brooks in the low post who tried to go for the jumper. Just swatted that out of there, went out of bounds. Kentucky should have the inbound as we go back to break here in the game. TV timeout on the court. Hey, welcome in, Kidder96. Yes, I see that all the time in the commercials. Progressive Park, a fictional park seen on an ad for Progressive Insurance. Yes, I have seen that commercial a lot. It has a jingle to it as well, with a whole Progressive Park commercial. Right now we're on break. We'll update you guys with the leading scores of this game. For Kentucky, leading the way, 7 points by Emmanuel Quickly. He's a perfect 2 for 2 at the free throw line. He's number 6 in college basketball right now in free throw shooting percentage at just a tad below 92%. 4 points by Nick Richards, 4 by E.J. Montgomery, and 2 by Ashton Higgins. Ashton Higgins with only 1 assist so far in this game for Kentucky, and like himself he is right now tied for 9th inside the top 10 in assists per game. As far as LSU, leading scorer tonight for the Tigers, Trenton Wofford, the freshman, 5 points for him. He leads the way for LSU. And 4 points by Darius Days. So those are the leading scorers right now. Looks like Ken wants to be put in chat timeout. Have no clue why, but he had asked me that yesterday during the Kansas game. So I guess I'll take a little bit of a break from typing right now. Just right now we're on break. We'll get back to action in a couple minutes, everybody. Next streams, I am back tomorrow. I do plan to be back for 2 games. Syracuse versus Louisville at 7. Duke against NC State at 9. I call play-by-play of college basketball, the NBA, the March Madness tournament on the channel. If you guys enjoy what I do, feel free. Hit the like, hit the sub on the channel. 1 more like away from 20 for tonight, and we're not even at halftime, which is awesome. I've done Kentucky a bunch of times, so if you guys are a Kentucky fan here, this is not new. I've done them like 7 or 8 times this season, and like legit the best games that I've done have taken place with Kentucky in them, besides the UNC Duke game that they called like a week and a half ago. Kentucky versus Texas Tech, Kentucky against Louisville. That stream was absolutely lit. This is my second game calling LSU this season. I called LSU in the win over Alabama about 2 weeks ago, but this is my second stream for LSU. I think I've done like 6 or 7 or 8 Kentucky games, like a lot so far this year. So right now we're on break. Couple more streams planned for you guys on Thursday as well. I just finished off with Purdue against Wisconsin right before this game. Thanks so much, Nick, for stopping by and finding my channel. It means a whole lot to me. You guys are awesome. Feel free, if anybody's new, let me know down in the chat below who you're rooting for in this game, if you're a Kentucky fan or if you're an LSU fan down in the chat below. 7:10 left to go. Just having myself a little bit of a snack or so during this game because I'm calling a back-to-back doubleheader tonight. And this is the second game. I called Purdue versus Wisconsin before. Kentucky back with the basketball. 7 minutes left to go. 6 on the shot clock. Kentucky has it. Floats it out to the left corner. Takes the three. It's up. No good off the back iron. They had a chance for the offensive rebound. Brooks saves it. Puts it out of bounds by Skylar Mays as Brooks flinged it back to Skylar Mays. Went out of bounds by him. So Kentucky will get it back on the inbound. Welcome back in. Our Same Fan TV. Thanks so much for stopping by once again here. 6:53 left to go. Kentucky gets the inbound. 18 on the shot clock. They have the ball into the hands of Quickly. Right baseline dribble. Puts it back to the right elbow. Brooks with the basketball. Moves back outside. Passes over top of the key now. Into the hands of Quickly. Moves over to left wing. That's a deep two. That one's up. No good. And it gets rebounded by LSU. Tigers with the basketball with a 2-point lead. Welcome to the channel. Donald Boyd, not a fan here, but rooting for LSU. Thanks so much for stopping by. By the way, I'm not from Kentucky or Louisiana. I'm from Massachusetts, by the way. I'm not a fan of both of these teams, but I have been calling a lot of Kentucky games this season. I know there's a lot of Kentucky fans in the channel. My second stream with LSU. Great to have call a good game like this tonight, by the way. I'm a fan of Rhode Island and Providence for college basketball. No good by the Kentucky jumper right there at the right baseline. Gets rebounded by LSU. Oh, we got Dono Hype in the chat. Thanks so much, my man Gaze here. I appreciate it, bud. Dono Hype. Let's get some Dono Hype here in the chat, everybody. I appreciate it, brother. Our Same Fan TV. Thanks so much for finding me. International reach out here from England. 2 a.m. in the morning. Thank you so much, man, for the dedication, for being a part of the stream right now. I appreciate it, bud. No good on the shot by LSU. Hit the top part of the backboard. Rebound by Kentucky. Into the lane here. Quickly puts it low post into the hands of his teammate. That's Brooks. He banks it up in and off the backboard. This game's tied up at 22. Great game so far. Keon Brooks with a jumper and the key. 5:20 left to go. Tigers basketball. If you guys are new, feel free. Drop a like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. LSU has it. Dribbling now at the right wing of the perimeter. They make their move inside. Floats it up, and they get it a fall. Tough looking shot. They bank it home off the backboard for 2, and the Tigers take the lead again. Javonte Smart with 4. Kentucky with the ball now. Top of the key, they have it. 5 minutes remaining in the first half. They dribble to the right wing perimeter. A little bit of contact, but the refs say play on. Passing over free throw circle. Brooks takes the jumper, and now will be, before he took the shot, an offensive foul by Higgins into the lane, so the ball goes right back over to LSU. (24-22). Hey, welcome back, my man. I don't know anymore. Thanks so much, brother, for stopping by again. 4:54 left to go before halftime. Brooks is sitting on the bench right now for Kentucky. Tigers basketball. LSU has it at the right wing. Into the hands of Smart. Smart passes over to the right corner perimeter. They dribble back out. Pass it over top of the key. They take a 3. That is up. No good off the back iron. Rebounds by Kentucky Wildcats. Dribble past the half-court logo. They have it at the right wing with Maxey. Maxey makes his move inside. Floater. No good. Hits the back iron. Ripped away on the boards by Days. Days with the basketball. 4:25 left to go. They have it now dribbling at the right elbow. Makes their move inside. LSU, a lot of contact. They can't put it up. They get the offensive rebound. Second chance. They can't. They get the steal from behind, and Darius Days converts on that one. 3 shots they were able to convert in their last one. That one's good. 4-point game, 4 minutes remaining. Kentucky down by 4, and a good one tonight, everybody. They have it. Past the half-court logo. Puts the ball into the hands of Maxey. Maxey at the top of the key. 3:58 left to go. 18 on the shot clock for Tyrese Maxey. Indeed right now, Nick, this is a great game here, brother. Glad that everybody can join me right now on the channel. This is awesome. A 3 taken. Sestina way off the mark. No good. Hit the back iron. Rebound LSU. Tigers basketball. Got 30 people in the chat. Feel free. Hit the like, hit the subs here, guys. This is awesome. Highest we ever got on the streams over 500, believe it or not, Midwest Sports. I know you asked me about the Purdue-Wisconsin game, why I didn't have many people on the stream earlier today. I hadn't done those teams, both of those teams this season, but we got 500 over for that Duke versus UNC game a couple weeks ago. Kentucky in transition just laid it up. And then right there for 2, it's a 2-point game. LSU with the basketball, 3:15 left to go. Top of the key, dribble drive, low post, right hand, they get fouled. Skylar Mays trying to go to the bucket. He gets fouled with 3:12 on the clock. So 2 coming up by Skylar Mays for LSU. Thank you so much, Midwest Sports, brother. I appreciate it. Thanks for the play-by-play he puts out for Wisconsin earlier tonight. He thinks that he's going to head out. No problem, brother. I appreciate it. here, my man. And yeah, I'll feel free to message me, or yeah, I'll take a look. Yeah, I'll hit you up on the scoreboard at when I do have a chance to create it. I've got a lot of streams going on, couple nights or so, so it might be like a couple of days or so, maybe during the weekends or so when I do have a chance to sit down, because I got a lot of back-to-back games going up here. But I hit up Sparty Sports and Little Man Knows Sports with a scoreboard already. Hit you up with one because I know that you want to do like an automatic scoreboard that you're able to be in charge and stuff on your streams. Hey, thanks so much for dropping by once again, Weston. No problem, man. No problem. He was puts not speaking. The internet was not working. No problem, brother. Sorry to hear that, dude. But thanks so much for stopping by again. And thanks so much, Weston, with a update here. Baylor up by 11 against Oklahoma, which there's still a lot of time to go left in that game. This indeed is a great game so far. If you like college basketball, this is a chance to be. Hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. I'll take a look at your channel after this game is finished, Weston. Right now we're just on break. We'll go through a scoreboard update for anybody. If anyone's new, let me know down in the chat below who you're rooting for in this game. And also, if you're an LSU or Kentucky fan, or another fan, let me know down in the chat below. Dayton VCU, second half just starting. Thanks so much for the update, Ryan, my man. So, yeah, 36-29, the score in that game. Dayton up by 7. Scoreboard update, Florida State. Florida State rolling now against Pittsburgh. They lead 68-51, final 7 minutes. Number 7, Maryland, had some trouble against Northwestern tonight. Maryland up by 9, though, 66-57. Jalen Smith, wow, look at these numbers, guys. Jalen Smith with a massive game, 20 points, 17 rebounds for the Terps tonight. Good game going on. Creighton against Marquette, 32-22. Creighton up by 10. Baylor leading Oklahoma 28-17. And West Virginia winners over Oklahoma State earlier tonight, 65-47. Illinois beat Penn State 62-56. Hey, welcome in once again, my man Boulder Vaughn. Thank you so much, brother, for stopping by here. Stephanie Southard, welcome to the chat here. I appreciate it for finding my channel. And my man Vaughn. Vaughn, we got 2 Vaughns here on the channel. Boulder Vaughn and my man Vaughn Hook. Welcome in here. He is from my man John stream from Off the Wall Hockey as he was on it today. Thanks so much for stopping by here, my man. All right, make sure hit the like, hit the sub as we're going to get back to action here. Thanks so much, Stephanie, for finding my channel. You guys are awesome. 3:12 left to go. 2-point game and a good one so far tonight. And yes, have a nice night, Midwest Sports. Thanks so much, man, for joining my stream earlier tonight. All right, so free throw is coming up by LSU at the line. It was number 4, Skylar Mays, who was fouled before we got to the break in the game. So here's the first one, Mays. First shot at the line, he hits it. 3-point LSU lead, 27-24. 3:12 left to go in the first half. Mr. Stinky Flower, quite the name here on the channel. That is quite the name. Thanks so much for stopping by here, all the new people. Make sure if you're new, hit the like, hit the subs here, as I call play-by-play. 28-24 to score for sure, man. I'll hit you on a stat update here with the leading scores, as Kentucky's got the basketball top of the key. 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Bounce pass, low post over to Sestina. Sestina back outside, top of the key to Higgins. Higgins has it. Bounce pass, Sestina. Hook shot on the key. That one no good as it gets rebounded by Skylar Mays at LSU. Leading scores, Kentucky, 7 points by Emmanuel Quickly. 4 points by Montgomery and Richard so far in tonight's game, and 3 by Maxey. Higgins with 2 points, 2 assists. For LSU, they take a 3-step back, Skylar Mays, but that's an offensive foul called and a push-off by Skylar Mays, so they won't count it. Second foul of the game by Skylar Mays. For LSU, leading scores tonight, Darius Days, 6 points. Also from the bench, we got Charles Manning Jr. The junior has himself 6 points tonight for LSU. 5 points by Trenton Wofford, and 4 points by Skylar Mays and Javante Smart. So those are the leading scores right now as we have 2:35 left to go before halftime. Kentucky with the basketball, 2.5 left to go. They're down by 4, top of the key. Lobs it over. Richards, he gets it. Difficult hook, but gets down with the fall right there on the key for 2. Nick Richards, 6 6 points so far. He's 3 for 5 from the floor. LSU with the basketball. 20 points in the paint by Kentucky. That is what they've been gelling with so far this season. They're not known to take a bunch of three-point shots. They're a good low post team, and they're led by Nick Richards, a double-double beast with 11 double-doubles on the season. LSU lobs it over to the right baseline. Tipped and stolen away by Kentucky. Oh, nice full-court pass right ahead of the pack. Low post. Oh, a block, though. LSU, massive block. Low post, Kentucky with the basketball. And it goes back to LSU right here. LSU has it right back off the steal. Circling around the bucket. Going inside. Hook. Too high off the backboard and rebounded by Nick Richards of Kentucky. 1:40 left to go. 1:40 left to go before halftime. 28-26 the score. If you guys are new, hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. Kentucky top of the key, Higgins. Passes it over to Quickly. Lobs it over to Richards. Richards back outside. Brooks takes a three. No good off the mark. They try to chase after, and Sestina falls down on the ground, and it gets rebounded by LSU. LSU passes. Right corner. He's open. Swings it back to the top. That's a backcourt violation. LSU, backcourt violation. Terrible pass. Just flinged it right over, I think it was number 1, Javonte Smart, all alone at the top of the key. If he had hit him right in the chest of the pass, that would have been a straight three-point shot right there, and it would have been 31-26. LSU would have been up by 5 right now, but it's a 2-point game. 1:18 left to go, Kentucky basketball. Hey, welcome in, my man. Random comments back in the channel again. Thanks so much for stopping by, brother. Jaden is back here, no problem, bud. Thank you so much, Jaden, for finding my channel and stopping by tonight. You guys are awesome here. 1:05 left to go before halftime. Top of the key, Quickly. Kentucky shot fake, Quickly. Makes his move into the paint, puts it up, a lot of contact, and no foul. No foul at all. How in the world is that not a foul? LSU just got the ball stolen away from Kentucky again. Kentucky will take a timeout. Calipari takes a timeout. 53 seconds left to go in a 2-point lead by LSU. Calipari talking to the refs like how in the world was that not a foul? As Quickly went into the lane, dribble drive with a bunch of contact, and no foul call by the refs. So TV timeout right now on the court. Yes, indeed here. Happy birthday to Nick Yankee's brother, Hunter on the channel. Thank you so much for watching as well. Nick Yankee's brother here on the channel. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. Feel free. Hit the likes here, thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play. College basketball, NBA, and the March Madness on the channel. Dayton up by 4. Thanks so much for the update here, my man Ryan. 40-36, they lead VCU. How come San Diego State's perfect? 26-0, not 26-1? Well, San Diego State's really a dangerous team. People are complaining about San Diego State hasn't played anybody. You take a look at their non-conference wins, who they beat. They crushed Creighton. They beat Iowa. They won against BYU. BYU's in the top 25. The San Diego State's team is good. I don't have them making the Final Four for San Diego State, but I do very well think they got a great chance to make the Sweet 16. 28-22 the score. 53 seconds left to go before halftime. I appreciate it, Jane, and thank you so much for stopping by and finding my channel. He puts out really enjoying my content. We'll definitely be back for March Madness. Can't wait, guys. It's going to be awesome doing games for you guys. I do plan to have a co-host for a couple streams as well. One of my good friends runs a hockey channel that he has over 1K in his channel as well. I do plan to do some good streams for you guys in the tournament. So we're back to action. Kentucky with the ball. Final 40 seconds left to go. Kentucky passes over left baseline. Shot no good. Ball tipped up in the air. Sestina gets the offensive board. They put it back on top. That's a 3 take, and it's good. Kentucky hits it. They take the lead right back. They lead by 1. Ashton Higgins hits his first 3-pointer of the game. Let's see here. Who do I think will win? I'm going to go Kentucky in this game. If I had to bet on this game, they are red hot right now. 4 straight wins in a row. I've seen so much improvement this season with Kentucky. Like, I think that, in my opinion, one of the most improved teams this season. So, from what has happened early back in November against Evansville to the Utah loss to now just straight up balling out. Good improved team here, and I know they're on the road against LSU. LSU is kind of dropped the past couple games or so. The one against Vanderbilt, bad loss. They lost at Alabama on Saturday. I like Kentucky in this one. They've been playing great so far. 29-28 they lead, so it's not like the Vanderbilt game from a week ago where they were down to the one against Ole Miss. I am a fan, though, of I'm actually not from Kentucky. I am a fan of Rhode Island and Providence. I'm from Massachusetts, like right down the road from Providence. So I'm from Massachusetts. I am a Rhode Island Rams fan. I do hope that URI gets to the tournament, by the way. That would be awesome. Providence is a long shot, but anything could possibly happen. Providence might get into the playing game. Kentucky up by 1. LSU with the basketball. 3 seconds left to go. Jumper in the key. No good. Rattles out. Oh, massive block at the horn by Nick Richards. As LSU tried to float up the shot right there underneath the basket. Didn't go in there. And we're at halftime. 29-28 the score here at the half. So what a good game from both of these teams. If you guys are new, we got almost 50 people watching. Make sure, hit the like, hit the sub, as I call play-by-play of college basketball and behind the arc basketball on YouTube. Yup, back in the 90s, Coach Cal coached at UMass. So my home state of Massachusetts, and unfortunately, UMass basketball nowadays, I think they're like 10-15 this season for UMass basketball. It's unfortunate, but when I was a senior back in high school, I think that was 2014, UMass did make it in. The only time in my life that I saw UMass play in the tournament, because he was coaching there. He was coaching there when I was like born around 95. So I don't remember like any March Madness games until I started watching when I was young, like out in preschool, kindergarten, like when it was like 2000, 2001. That's when I remember Gus Johnson on the call for those March Madness games back in the early 2000s. As right now we're at halftime. Great game indeed here, Brayton, and a good one so far. Yeah, I agree with you, Jaden. I did call that game. The Vanderbilt game, that court is just... Ooh, man, that court was rough on the eyes. It would take, if Vanderbilt had won that game, it would have took Vandy like a full year to storm the court. The court is so far away from the seating. Man, it's rough on the eyes. Memphis's court is pretty bad too. They got blue, like the whole thing is basically blue on the court instead of like the typical like wooden floors they have with brown. It's colored in blue. So right now we're just on break. If anybody's new here to the channel, feel free, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub. I call play-by-play of college basketball, the March Madness tournament, the NBA on the channel. Thank you all so much for finding my channel here. I appreciate it. Tomorrow, I will be back. I do plan to do 2 games tomorrow here. Tomorrow night. I've yet to call Syracuse. So first stream of Syracuse this season. They take on Louisville. I've called Louisville about 3 or 4 times this year. I've called Kentucky like 7 or 8, I think. My second game calling LSU this season. And then Duke against NC State after that. I've called Duke a bunch. I called that Duke versus UNC game wild. We had the most people ever on the channel during that game. And I've called NC State when they lost against Auburn back in December. Let's see. Yep, Coach Cal, very good coach indeed. Indeed, he's just a mastermind. Like it's incredible what he did at UMass. Then he went to Memphis and did it there. He's always had great programs, like every single season for Coach Cal. I know a couple people. My former boss at work actually used to he went to UMass, I think, back in like 90-91 when Coach Cal was the coach. Okay, so right now we're on break. I'll update you guys with that. So here we go. I'm going to update you guys. So Mr. Stinky Flower wanted the free throw percentage, foul status update, and the shooting percentage. Sure, man. I'll update you guys on that. So Kentucky's only went to the line 3 times in this game. They're a perfect 3 for 3, though, at the free throw line. One of the top teams in college basketball in free throw shooting. So they've only had 3 shots, and they've been able to sink them all at the free throw line. As far as the shooting from the floor, this is low for Kentucky. A lot of missed shots so far in that first half. 32% shooting, 12 for 38 in the first half by Kentucky. Rough again from three-point range. That's the problem here. 20% from three-point range, as they're 2 for 10 right now. They don't take a lot of three-point shots. They're towards the back half of college basketball, and most three-pointers attempt per game or so this season for Kentucky, but they had a rough game where they were 2 for 22 against Ole Miss. For LSU here, let's take a look at the numbers. 5 for 6 at the free throw line by LSU, and as well, they're struggling from three-point range. 3 for 10 right now, so only one more three-pointer made by LSU at halftime, and they're struggling from the floor as well, 32%. So 32% by both of these teams at the floor in the first half. It's kind of been a struggling shooting game to other games that I called here the past couple like nights or so. That Purdue versus Wisconsin game, man, it was rough to get buckets in that one as well. So right now we're just on break. How come is San Diego State ranked at not ranked at number 1? They're ranked at number 4 right now, but reason why is because of their schedule, because they play in such an easy conference in the Mountain West, where they're taking on teams like New Mexico, in that conference for the Mountain West Conference. It's a lot of easy teams in that conference. Wyoming's like towards like the dead bottom. Fresno State is in that conference. I think. Let's see. It's a lot of Utah State is though. Utah State's being overshadowed big time by San Diego State in that conference. So that's the Mountain West. So it's just the easy conference. Whereas Gonzaga plays in the WCC. Which, I mean, Gonzaga just top to bottom, just so stacked. Yeah, Colorado State, Nevada. Nevada went into the tournament last year. Yeah, Air Force is in that conference. San Jose State, UNLV. Sure, man, I'll update you guys on the foul things in just a moment. Let's see here. So foul updates right now. Team fouls, it's 5-5. LSU with 5 committed fouls, 5 by Kentucky. Foul trouble, 2 fouls committed by E.J. Montgomery of Kentucky. And 2 by Nate Sestina so far. So that's the fouls. 2 by Montgomery, 2 by Sestina, 1 by Keon Brooks for Kentucky. And for LSU, foul trouble looks like this. 2 fouls by Skylar Mays, 1 foul by Manning, 1 by Marlon Taylor, and 1 by Darius Day. So that's what the numbers look like so far as the foul trouble tonight. Right now we're just at halftime. Hey, what is good? Chris S., thanks so much for stopping by. Who do I think will win, and who do I want to win? Well, I'm not a fan of either of these teams since I'm from Mass, but who do I think will win? If I had to bet on this one, I would go with Kentucky. They're looking red hot right now, winners of the past 4 straight. Even though they're on the road to LSU, it's kind of concerning to me with the LSU loss to Vanderbilt about a week and a half or so. Or that loss to Vanderbilt by 9, and then the loss over the weekend too at Alabama as well. It's just trying to reset for LSU, I guess. Resetting and trying to find the mindset that works here. And some of the teams did that this season, and you can see how they just bounced back and put themselves right into the picture. So thanks so much, guys, for the updates here on the channel. 44-40, Dayton up by 4. Close game against VCU. That is a game VCU is so desperate to get at because they're basically like bubble right now. Thanks so much for the update. Weston putting it out here. Missouri up by 10 against Ole Miss, 50-40. And yeah, sure, Ken, I can call you by your name as well. So Kenneth Berryman there, the one who asked for the chat timeout, which I have no clue why. Do I like Taco Fall? Yes, he is the man. That was so funny. Aaron Gordon dunking over Taco Fall in the dunk contest. Can't believe that he got robbed. He got robbed, man, from that. Like, you're dunking over Taco Fall, but Taco Fall is awesome. Hey, welcome on the channel, Jungle Boy 223. Thanks so much for stopping by. He likes the Dayton Flyers also. Awesome. Yeah, Dayton, unfortunately, I'm a Rhode Island fan. They crushed Rhode Island, but I got mad respect to Dayton, though. I think Dayton could possibly take it all this season. I have to see them a second time to see how they do on the road at Rhode Island. They played close at UMass on Saturday, but they look so good, just top to bottom. They're a deep team. And it's not only Obi Toppin, it's multiple players. Jalen Crutcher, Ibby Watson, Ryan Mikesell for that Dayton Flyer squad. They are good. And Ken is going to play baseball right now. Interesting time to go play baseball. Is I'm on East Coast time. It's 10 o'clock at night East Coast here. So I don't know if you're Pacific time, Ken. I think he might be East Coast as well. But I never heard baseball at 10 o'clock at night or so. Where you can play baseball. It's winter too. So right now we're on break. If you guys are new, feel free to hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. Awesome. So Weston Bolin, his YouTube channel name. Yeah, man, I'll check you out after the stream. Hey, welcome in. Didi here during halftime. Thanks so much, Didi. I appreciate it for stopping by. Yeah, good luck to Dee Dee's trip here. She was telling me yesterday that she's planning a trip to go to the SEC tournament in Nashville there. So best of luck with your trip to see Kentucky at the SEC tournament. So right now we're on break. Taco needs to play more. Yes, I totally agree with that, Mr. Stinky Flower. I am a Celtics fan as well. I'm from Massachusetts. My next Celtics stream will be when they take on the Houston Rockets Saturday, February 29th, 8:30 p.m. So feel free to turn on the notification bell. If you guys would like as well, if anybody is new here to the channel, make sure to hit the like, hit the big red subscribe button down below. But if you really enjoy the play-by-play content, make sure to stay in the know here and turn on the notification bell. Not only do I do college games, usually I do NBA as well. College I do more of since I'm able to cover the ESPN games. I actually don't get Fox Sports 1 or Fox Sports 2 or TNT or those type of channels, but ESPN posts a lot of their stuff for free online. It's what I'm able to get here through streaming off a laptop, and then the weekend stuff I'm usually able to get through my TV through Fox or CBS. So right now we're on break. Scoreboard update. We'll keep you guys updated with the scores that I've yet to cover. Florida State leading Pittsburgh 79-62. Final minute, Florida State will get the W. Creighton leads Marquette. Good game tonight over on Fox Sports 1, Creighton up 40-38. Baylor leads by 6 at halftime against Oklahoma, 30-24. Taco Fall next to Tremont Waters. Yep, the classic waterfall that's going down in G League Maine right now. The waterfall. We made the Bull and Muggy photo there. Classic. Little man and just a massive giant going down. I can put that, yeah, I can provide that in here. Google up 123 TV on ESPN. That should have it. That should have it, Andrico Adams. That should have it. So right now we're just on break. So yeah, Nick Yankee here. He gets a shout out, my brother. So my man, Nick Yankee, thanks so much for stopping by, finding my channel. Means a whole lot to me. Everybody's been here on the channel tonight. His name is Nick. This dude is cool. I appreciate it with a sub, brother. Will I be doing Pelicans Trailblazers? Probably not, because I know Portland plays a lot of games late, and I usually take the early game. I think I'm going to be doing a Friday game for NBA, because I usually do whatever's on ESPN and whatever's on usually a Wednesday and a Friday, except tomorrow's still part of the All-Star break, so they won't be playing. So let's see. No, I'm gonna take the early one on Friday, the 8 o'clock, since that one's at 10:30. So I usually take whatever one's the earlier one. Denver against Oklahoma City, it looks to be, is the Friday, February 21st one. Which I've yet to do Oklahoma City this season. Naz Reid is a G. Yeah, man, he was he was good last year with LSU. The waterfall with Tremont Waters, that was a nice scrappy team that they had last season with LSU. I think it was like a top 5 team in steals. I called that game, the game against Yale. Me and my good friend John from Off the Wall Hockey, we took that game to cover, and if Yale had been able to drain a couple more threes, that would have been a much closer game. Could have went into overtime. Jungle Boy here. Classic comment. They must be serving taco falls. I'm surprised that isn't on the menu yet in Boston, that they have that. So right now we're just on a halftime break in this game. Florida State just beat Pittsburgh 82-67. Creighton leading Marquette 43-38. Oh, wow, that's awesome, Jaden. So you were able to witness a March Madness game in Jacksonville. That's great, man. Emmett Williams tossed him his towel when he went to the game in Jacksonville. Oh my gosh, that's awesome, brother. Man, that's great. I wish to go to a tournament game someday. Albany is about 3 hours away from me. That's where the first round is this year. I'm going to wait till next year, though, because it's in Providence, which is like right down the road from me. It's like a 20-minute drive right down the road from where I am. Who do I think will win? I do like Kentucky. in this game. They've just coming in red hot this season for Kentucky. LSU is kind of like struggling past like week and a half or so. The loss against Vanderbilt and then the loss against Alabama back on Saturday. I think it's going to be a close game though, but I do like Kentucky though on the road in this game. They are just getting better and better each and every game, but they are a low post type of team. Like all their scoring comes from the low post as far as like behind the arc. The 3-point shots don't really fall from behind the arc. So if they run into like another team or like a massive like just low post defender, that's where it's gonna draw a problem there when they get and run into that team. That problem, Verdon Carey Jr. is a beast for Duke. That could be a problem because Duke is very very tall of a team there. If those two ever meet up, but Duke as well, haven't been impressed on them the past couple weeks, but they just exploded the last game against Notre Dame. Yeah, LSU Maryland, that was a great game, Jaden. Incredible game. I called that game, by the way. Tremont Waters, I think, who tied it up. Tied it up at 67, I think. Do I do football videos? I actually do. I have a football channel as well. I'll post in here in the chat. But I'm more focusing on the basketball stuff here since I'm not monetizing the football channel. I created the football channel later than the basketball channel, but I'll post it in here in the chat. Feel free, Weston Boland, to check out my channel, Final Yard Football. It's on YouTube. I don't plan to do any XFL games because I plan to cover basketball in here and the football stuff kind of goes and drags out for a while. So we're going to get to the second half just a moment from now here, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in here. 1-point Kentucky lead. Getting ready for half number 2 in just a moment. Yes, indeed, I'll update you guys. Leading scorer of this game right now for Kentucky, 7 points, Emmanuel Quickly. Leads Kentucky in scoring. He's got 7-6 by Nick Richards. For LSU, the leading scorer's got 6 as well. It's 2 players, Darius Days, and also off the bench for LSU is Charles Manning. He's got 6 as well. 2 and 2 is 4, my man, Ken Berryman. So we're going to get back to action just a moment. Yeah, Belmont was a pretty fun team here, Jaden putting out there. They had Dylan Windler last season. I'm so glad that the OVC was able to get Murray State and Belmont both into the tournament. That was great. Great to see that. So we'll get back to action. 20 minutes of basketball here. 1-point Kentucky lead. Dayton up by 7. Thanks so much, Ryan, for the update. Looks like Dayton just drilled down a 3 just a moment ago. As we're back to action. LSU going left to right in the court. Kentucky going right to left. Tigers with the basketball first. LSU going inside. They put up the shot with a lot of contact. And it'll count. It'll count. No foul, though. So LSU banks it up and in off the backboard. They take a quick lead here. First 7 seconds. 30-29. Kentucky with the basketball. First possession of the second half. They have it top of the key. As they pass it over. Maxey lobbed it into the low post to Richards. And it got tipped out of bounds. I think last touch by LSU. First 18 seconds right now. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. Wilder versus Fury fight. I'm not really big into, like, MMA or UFC or wrestling. I don't cover any fighting, here with, any of the boxing matches and stuff like that. Actually, I don't even have ESPN Plus. I don't have ESPN Plus because it's a premium channel. So if that's on ESPN Plus, I'm actually not able to get that. Left corner 3, Kentucky shoots it. It is up. It is good for 3 right there by Ashton Higgins. That's the third 3-point shot of the game. Yeah, I've never been a soccer fan in my life, Weston. I enjoy playing, like, the FIFA video games, but watching soccer is just so boring. Right now, we got a Kentucky lead by 2, 32-30. Welcome to the channel here. Hey, welcome in, Alex, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by. No problem, man. Awesome, man. 20-1 for your high school basketball game. Great job, brother. Keep up the good work, man. 32-30 to score, and good luck the rest of the season. Hopefully, you guys can go for states. Hey, welcome on the channel, Rid Lausch. Thanks so much for stopping by. Who do I think's gonna win? By how much? I'm gonna go Kentucky in this one. I'll go Kentucky by 3. I'll go. Close game. Welcome to the channel, Wiseman Otis. Thanks so much for stopping by. Belmont is not that great this year for the Ohio Valley. Ohio Valley's kind of down this season for the conference. I'll take a look and see the standings. First shot, no good at the free throw line by LSU. 19-15. Left to go in the second half. Second shot coming up on the court in just a minute. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. I played baseball when I was growing up in high school, but as far as like watching baseball, it just puts me to sleep nowadays. Usually the summers when I kind of like have a lot on my plate during the summer and everything, so I actually don't stream baseball. It's just the basketball and the football for now. Yeah, Belmont's actually third in their conference. Oh, their record's not bad. They have a record of 20-7, but it's Austin Peay who is the best team so far in the conference. LSU misses that shot at the free throw line. Kentucky with the basketball with the rebound. Floater in the key, rolls around the rim, and they get it to fall for two. A bucket right there goes down by Emmanuel quickly. He's got 9 tonight. 34-30 to score, 18:45 left to go. LSU with the basketball. They got it top of the key. Into the hands of Smart. Smart passes over right wing here to Watford. Watford passes inside. Right baseline. They float it up. No good by Days. They get the offensive rebound. Put it up. No good. Sestina comes out with a big rebound. Kentucky with it. 4-point game. Hey, welcome in NFL Nation, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Left baseline dribble. Emmanuel quickly passes back outside. Sestina over to Richards. Jumper. Richards. No good off the mark at the free throw circle. Rebound LSU. 18-20 remaining. Make sure if you're new, drop the like at the sub here. My man, Odad Deuce back in the channel. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. LSU just turned it over. Kentucky with it. Inside. Burst of speed into the key. They put it up with a lot of contact. And a foul. They're going to count the bucket, though. Kentucky puts it up and in off the backboard. They count it for 2 as LSU try to take the charge. Not in the position, though, as they get called for the blocking foul. And Kentucky will go shoot the and one at the line. That was Tyrese Maxey. Maxey right there, just dribble drive into the lane. It was number 0, Darius Days, the one who committed the foul. Let's see here. Will Alabama make the tournament? NFL Nation wants to know. I think it's going to be tough. Right now, I have them as a no for Alabama making the tournament. So right now, I have them as a no, but if they keep on winning big games, like they beat LSU over on the weekends, that chance will go up there. But right now, I do have them as a no. But Arkansas is dropping down right now. Arkansas is basically done from tournament contention right now until they can win teams. I think they're 4-9 in the conference. LSU entry pass into the lane. They got fouled, and the Tigers will go to the line shoot too. 7-point lead. If you guys are new, feel free. Drop the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. Oh, awesome, Nick. He plays first base. Great, man. I used to be like the smallest one on the fields. I was quick though. I played second base. I was second base and usually the leadoff hitter when I played for baseball. I played back when I was younger for the all-star teams from 9 to 12 growing up, and then played high school ball growing up for baseball. Now I'm 24. Who won the first game? It was Wisconsin. So Wisconsin beat Purdue in the first game. Awesome. So Alex's head coach just got his 600th win. Held up the number 600 for him. That's awesome, man. LSU going to the free throw line. 17:45 left to go. This shot's up. And the shot is good there by Emmett Williams. $37-31. That was my girlfriend's, actually, who, sewed the pillow here. So my girlfriend actually gave me that as a Christmas gift. Second shot, that went good by Williams. I don't believe so. I think it's just completely free. If you're from a PC, I think it comes through right now, usually. Left corner 3, Kentucky launches. They got it. They got it for the triple. That one from behind the arc is good. 8-point game. They're perfect 2 for 2 right now. From 3-point range in the second half. 17:20 left to go. In the second half, LSU with the basketball. Free throw circle. Passes over to the right wing. That's a 3 taken. And it's good. Skylar Mays hits it. 5-point game here, folks. So, yeah, you should be able to get on to it for free, Enrico, and watch it if you have, like, a computer. Because usually it allows me to do so. A computer or an iPad or iPhone probably gets through as well. Kentucky with it. 17 minutes remaining. Hooks it into the key. Too strong, though, off the backboard. No good on the Richards shot. Gets rebound by LSU. LSU has it. Top of the key to Mays. Mays with the basketball. Passing over to the right wing. Moves it over to the right baseline. Low post. Passes it back outside into the hands of Watford. Watford bounce pass. Right baseline to Days. And we get a foul on the court. Stops the clock. 16:41 left to go. We have a little bit of stoppage in time on the court right now. So 40-35 to score. Oh, wow, it was. I wasn't sure. So was that. It was Johnny Juzang who hit the three-point shot from the left corner a couple moments ago for Kentucky. As he just picked up the foul as well. LSU just inbounded and just picked up the foul. 5-point game, 16.5 left to go. Do I know who the McCaffreys are? Pat and Connor. They get coached, yep, by Father Fran McCaffrey, yep. Connor McCaffrey plays for Iowa. 16.5 left to go. Jumper in the key. LSU hits it for 2. It's a 3-point game here. Feel free. Hit the like, hit the sub if you guys are new. Thanks so much, Ridlausch. Thanks so much for stopping by and finding my channel. It means a whole lot to me. 3-point game. Kentucky with the basketball. They got it top of the key now. Moves it over into the hands of Quickly. Quickly passes it over to Maxey. Maxey at the right wing perimeter. Passes back out to Higgins. Higgins top of the key. Passes over to the left wing. Maxey. Left baseline dribble. Lost control of the basketball. Goes out of bounds. And it's tipped out of bounds. They're going to say, refs will say, tipped out of bounds by LSU, by Skylar Mays. So Kentucky will get it right back. We got over 40 people in the chat, everyone. Thank you so much for being a part here on the channel tonight. This is awesome. I call play-by-play of college basketball, the March Madness tournament, the NBA. Let's see if we can get to 40+ likes here on the channel tonight. See if we can do that. Kentucky gets the inbound, passes over top of the key. They make their move, dribble drive inside, floater, no good, circled around the rim. Richards tried to get it, he saves the basketball, puts it to the left wing. Ooh, Kentucky players collide. They still get it though. Flings it out to the right corner. Everybody's okay. Maxey able to get up to his feet. He was the one who collided with the basketball, I think, with Higgins there around the perimeter. They have it at the right wing of the perimeter. Quickly making his move inside, burst the speed, banks it up and then off the backboard for 2 more right there by Emmanuel Quickly. 5-point game, Quickly with 11 so far tonight. 42-37, 15-20 left to go, LSU basketball. They have it at the right elbow, into the hands of Williams. Williams hands this one off now to Skylar Mays. Mays, right baseline, jumper. Ooh, block right there by Richards. They're going to count it, though. They're going to count it for the goaltend, as it went right over the block, so that will count. 42-39 goaltend by Nick Richards. 15 minutes left remaining. Kentucky basketball. Sestina hands it off now to Quickly. Quickly with the last bucket into the lane. As Quickly has the basketball once again. Joel drive, same thing. This time with the left hand. Couldn't finish. Richards tried to go up for the rebound, and that will be a hard foul. As Quickly is down now at the baseline. He'll go to the line and shoot 2 right after this TV timeout. 14:50 left to go. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Donald here, LSU fan. Thanks so much for stopping by. Xbox or PS4? I used to play PS2 and PS1 growing up. I don't play video games nowadays since I have a full-time job that I actually work at. I haven't played video games in years besides NBA Live 08. I broke that out a couple weeks ago. The day after Kobe's passing, play the Lakers with Kobe Bryant, Lamar Odom, Walton was on the team, Andre Iguodala, and it was a throwback there that I played. Right now we're just on break. Thanks so much for the update, Weston. Missouri up 56-55 over Ole Miss in a tight one. All that Deuce thinking that LSU will figure it out in this game. How come they don't do quarters in college? I actually don't know. I guess it's something that NCAA decided upon to just do halves instead, because everything's just split up into quarters, besides hockey, which is split up into 3 periods. But soccer's split up into halves as well. Hey, welcome in, Kevin Ploucha, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yes, having a great night over here on the channel. Yeah, indeed, man. Great night of college hoops tonight here. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by the channel. If anybody's new, feel free, hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. Don't forget to ring the notification bell as well. Somebody had asked me about Belmont basketball a couple minutes ago, about the Belmont Bruins and the OVC. Yeah, right now they got a record of 20-7, but they're not the best team in the conference. 11-3. They're a game behind Austin P and Murray State, so Belmont might have a chance to be in the tournament, but they're a game behind Murray State and Austin P right now, who has only got 2 losses in conference playing the OVC. So let's see, leading scorers right now in this game. Emmanuel Quickly leading the way for Kentucky, 11 points. 5 blocks tonight by Nick Richards. Massive game by him blocking the basketball. 6.7 rebounds, 5 blocks by Richards. And for LSU, the leading scorer tonight, 11 points by Skylar Mays so far in tonight's game. So right now we're just on break. Get ready to go right back here in just a moment. Let's see here. Alex pointing out. Tristan Worth, 74, excited, humble to announce that he'll be raising money for Ulch Children's at the NFL Combine. Please join me in. And more. He puts out there. Great cause for to raise money. That's awesome for a good cause there. Too many teams, huh? Yeah, so many teams playing tonight here. Missouri down against Ole Miss now, 57-56. Thanks so much for the updates here. You guys keep on updating me on. Let's see. Final Four predictions. Definitely going to have Dayton in there. Dayton looks really good. I'll go Dayton. Dayton, Kansas, Seton Hall, and Gonzaga is my Final Four right now. 42-39 the score. I know Seton Hall lost against Providence on Saturday. It was at the dunk, but no team is more desperate right now than Ed Cooley's squad and the PC Friars. Kentucky at the free throw line. 3-point game. First shot's up by Quickly. He hits it. 43-39. Welcome to the channel here. Thanks so much for stopping by. NBA All-Star 420 Yuppa. What is up? Welcome on to the channel here, guys. If you're new, feel free. Hit the like, hit the sub as I call play-by-play. Can I do NBA G League? Probably not, because they don't put any of the games over on ESPN. They put them on ESPN Plus, which costs money to get, which is pay-per-view, which I don't have. Second shot, that one's good. Quickly hits both of them at the line. It's now 44-39. 5-point lead here. Quickly. He's got himself already in this one. At the moment, he's got 13. LSU takes the jumper, right elbow. They hit it. 2 more by Skylar Mays. They're back to 44-41 to score. 9 points here in the second half by Skylar Mays. Kentucky with the basketball. 14-20 remaining. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free. Drop the like, hit the sub. I call college basketball, March Madness Tournament, NBA on the channel. Kentucky bounce pass. Low post Richards. At the left baseline for Richards. He is a lot of contact right there. Try to pass it back outside the Maxi. The ball gets tipped out of bounds by LSU. So Kentucky will inbound it. Just a moment. How far do I think East Tennessee will win over LSU will make them to get into the tournament? Probably the round of 32. I'll go there. Round of 32, most likely. But that is good for the resume for East Tennessee State. I like Northern Iowa to reach the Sweet 16. I think Northern Iowa lost like I think maybe a couple of nights ago, but I still like UNI to make it to the Sweet 16. Charles Manning just picked up a foul for LSU. He is out of the game right now with 3 fouls. All right, 3-point game. Kentucky gets the inbound. Higgins has it at the left wing perimeter. They have it at the free throw circle. Passes out to Maxey. Takes the 3. He is gutting money. Tyrese Maxey showing up, hitting the triple right there. It's a 6-point lead, Kentucky. Welcome to the channel, Gadsby. Thanks so much for stopping by here. 6-point game, 13:45 remaining. LSU with the basketball. They pass it back in on top into the hands of Mays. Mays with the ball. Yeah, earlier today, Greg Olson going to the Seahawks now, as far as him being a tight end. They have it at the right baseline, passing it inside. They tried to go for the slam dunk, but Emmett Williams gets fouled, and he'll go to the line, shoot 2. So, 2 shots here by LSU. They're down by 6. So right now we're just on break. LSU's record right now is 18-7. So 18-7 at the moment. 9-3 in the SEC, but they're 13-1 at home so far this year. LSU will go to the line. Shoot 2 now with Emmett Williams. Only 4 points tonight. 2 for 4 at the line. First shot coming up by Williams at the line. This one's up. No good. Hits the back iron. Wow, that's quite the margin there, Weston. 78-65. I'm so sorry to hear that NBA All-Star 420 Yuppa. Oh, man, that's terrible, dude. His high school doesn't play basketball because they're too broke to even buy a basketball. Oh, gosh. Sorry to hear that, brother. Second shot, that one's good by Williams. 5-point game. Dayton up by 7. Thanks so much for the update, Ryan. They lead VCU 57-50. Kyrie Irving is a rat, yeah. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way, and of course I know that. Doing so much better with Kemba this season. Right corner 3, money. Money. Once again, Emmanuel quickly hits it from the right corner in Kentucky. Up by 8 in this one. 50-42, 13 minutes remaining. If you guys are new, feel free to hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. Hey, welcome in, my man A. Armstead. It is Zoe in the house. No problem, brother. Always Zoe. Thanks so much for stopping by. What is good, my man? Hey, welcome in, Colton. Thank you so much for stopping by. 8-point game, 13:06 left to go. There was a foul on the court. It was Kentucky who committed the foul here as it stops the clock. Actually, it's going to be, yeah, LSU. The refs talked about it. They're going to switch it, say it's LSU foul. So Kentucky gets back to basketball, and there are 13 left to go. Wildcats have a dribble drive quickly. Ooh, a lot of contact. Misses the slam dunk. There's Higgins. Off the pass from quickly, and Higgins will go to the line, shoot two. So, some of these plays today, that was a ferocious jam if he'd be able to slam it down. Couldn't finish, though. Hey, welcome in my man Vaughn over on Sportscaster. Joining the stream right now. 12:55 left to go. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good day. Ethan MC, welcome in the channel. Hi there, welcome in. Nice name on the channel. And they miss it at the free throw line by Kentucky. Gets rebound by LSU. LSU with the basketball. They have it top of the key. So they set it up to Wofford. Wofford going inside, puts it high, no good off the backboard. Offensive rebound, they put it, and they bank it up and in off the backboard. Strength falling down right there by LSU as they were able to get it a fall for two by Trenton Wofford. 6-point game, 12.5 left remaining. Kentucky with the ball. 13-12. The offensive rebounds going, +1 right now to LSU. They have it at the right wing perimeter. Kentucky going to chew down clock. 12:10 left to go. They'll take a jumper. Free throw circle. They got it. Hits it down there for 2 points. More by the Wildcats. They're up by 8. 73% from the floor. Incredible shooting here in the second half by Kentucky. And LSU is at 60%, but Kentucky 73% in half number 2. LSU floater. Right elbow. They come back with it with another 2-point shot. Back and forth, back and forth. Let's see here. Who's my favorite artist? I used to be a huge Eminem fan. Still am. Throwback stuff to the day. So definitely have to say Eminem. Need some nice motivational rap in my life. When I was back in high school, I used to listen to a lot of EDM. So sad to see that Avicii passed away. I think it was like back in 2018. I think it was. It just seemed like it was just the other day. But Avicii, man, he was awesome. I love his stuff as well. Foul on the court. 6-point game. 11:29 left to go. First seed predictions, Mr. Stinky Flower putting out on here. I've got Baylor, Gonzaga, Kansas, San Diego State. I feel like they're going to retain probably the top 4, most likely. So that's what I got. Hey, thanks so much, Jaden. I appreciate it. Enjoys watching my content. His daughter is watching, says hello. Thanks so much, and keeping it kid-friendly, I appreciate it. Yep, some of the other channels struggle for some reason with that, yep. But thank you so much for finding my channel, Jaden. I appreciate it here. Kid-friendly on the channel. Georgia versus Clemson, playing in college football in 2021. Wow. That is going to be a massive game for sure, Vaughn. So that's a matchup in 2021. That's going to be huge, Vaughn. Let's see. What we got? Will Ryan Newman retire? Well, I feel like Ryan Newman's going to come back, Vaughn. He might not come back for a while, though, or so. But it was just so tough seeing that accident yesterday, man. That was bad. But he'll probably come back. It's not going to be soon. Maybe like during like June or July or so. But I feel like Ryan Newman will probably want another crack at it next season for the 500. I don't think he's done yet. But it all depends on his injuries. Like, that was bad. Right now we're on break. Dayton leading VCU 58-54 to score. I'm a Patriots fan, by the way. Somebody had asked me what my favorite football team was a couple minutes ago. I actually have not heard of Craigie's before. 420 All-Star. Right now we're just on break. Get back in just a moment. So Dayton up 58-54 with 3:49 left to go remaining against VCU. Creighton up by 9 against Marquette. 4:20 remaining. 62-53. Baylor tight game against Oklahoma. 41-38 with 11 minutes remaining. Oh, that's going to be awesome. Ohio State against Oregon. That's like a flashback to the Rose Bowl during like the early 2010s. That was, I think it was, what was that? Darren Thomas was the quarterback the year before they went to the title game to take on Auburn. Brady to the Chargers prediction. I don't think Brady's going to go anywhere. I really don't. Right now, we're just on break. If you guys are new, feel free to hit the like, hit the sub. North Carolina State, UNC, January 15th. Will the Pack get their revenge? I will say yes in that one. I will say NC State will get the W there, Harry. In that game, North Carolina, they just total collapse with UNC this season. They're up with a lead, multiple games, and they collapse and lose. Just like yesterday against Notre Dame, nothing new. They were up by 14 with like 5 minutes left to go against Duke. Went into overtime and lost as well. It's just unfortunate for UNC. Lost by 1 in the collapse to Clemson. 52-46. Free throws coming up. Kentucky misses the first one at the free throw line by Ashton Hagen. So we'll get the second one here. We have 11:29 left to go on the clock. Baylor right now is in a tight one against Oklahoma. They might lose, honestly, Alex. They were close to losing that game against Oklahoma the first time they played them, and it was at Baylor. Higgins hits the second one. 53-46. If you guys are new, feel free to hit the like. That would help out, raise this video up the algorithm. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel as well. I call play-by-play college basketball, NBA, March Madness tournament on the channel. LSU ball. Top of the key into the hands of Smart. Javonte Smart dribbling now at the free throw circle. Lobs it over, left baseline. Passes back outside. Smart has it. Takes a three. It is up. No good. Hits the back iron. Rebounds by Kentucky with a foul on the rebound. It's going to be a Kentucky foul, they say, that stops the clock with 11:05. Oh, we got a dono here. Thanks so much, my man Jaden. I appreciate it, brother. He puts out and enjoys my content. You guys are awesome on the channel. Thank you so much, Jaden. Jaden is the man here. You guys are legends on the channel. Awesome, awesome, guys. Dono hype. Let's get some Dono hype in the chat, everybody. Dono hype in the chat here. So LSU will go to the free throw line, shoot two. It was a foul. I think it was Nick Richards who tried to he tried to go up for the rebound, and that's foul number 7 by Kentucky. So Kentucky with 7 fouls right now in the second half. LSU with 5. So 1-1 bonus by Marlon Taylor at the free throw line for LSU. And that shot's up. That shot's good, the first one. 6-point game. Let's see here. Of course, Alex loves Luka Garza, the GOAT. He is close to National Player of the Year, but I really do like Obi Toppin. He's got 11 right now. So Dayton leads by 5, about 3 minutes left to go almost. Thanks so much, Ryan, for the updates, brother. Okay, 53-47 to score. Kentucky basketball as we're under 11 minutes left to go. Dribble drive into the paint. They swing it back out. Sestina takes a corner 3. He has got it. Nate Sestina knocks it down from the left corner. 9-point game. Missouri leading Ole Miss 63-61. Tight one. Thanks so much for the update, Weston. Who did I got? Roy O'Connor tribute match. There. I don't really watch a whole lot. Is that's boxing? Let's see here. It's LSU takes the jumper. They hit it. That's going to be a 3-point shot by LSU. 56-50 to score. 10:20 left to go. Kemba is the GOAT. I actually don't watch a lot of that, what he was putting out here with the Roy O'Connor. 56. Oh, they're going to say it's a 2. So they did have it 50 for the points. They had marked it down. His foot was on the line for the 3-point shot. 10:08 left to go. 7-point game, 56-49. Kentucky will inbound it in their front court. Pass over Sestina, left wing perimeter. Sestina passes back on the top of the key. Indeed, man. Seth, my man, he is indeed the GOAT, Kemba is. I have myself a Kemba Walker jersey. I'm going to be covering the Celtics, I believe, February 29th when they take on Houston on ABC on the 8:30 game on the Saturday night. Feel free, man, to join me back, but I'll take out the Kemba jersey. I'll take out the Tatum jersey. That's a 3 off the saved inbound. Kentucky takes it and quickly put it up, but it was after the shot clock. So it's not going to count. It's a shot clock violation. Let's see. 2-1. Sestina puts it back out. Did it? That is close. That is close. 1, He fires. Oh, yes, just a tad after the shot clock, 0. And he launched it barely milliseconds after. So the three-pointer was knocked down by Quickly, but the bucket won't count because it was milliseconds after the shot clock went down to 0. Actually, they're taking a look at it right now. So they're taking a look at it right now. 56-49, 9:46 left to go. Thanks so much, my man, Seth. You guys are awesome here. I am a Boston sports fan, by the way. I'm from Massachusetts. Looks like Maryland will be regular season Big Ten champs. Yeah, they're running away with it right now in the Big Ten, but just top to bottom, Big Ten is competitive besides Northwestern and Nebraska. All the other teams, it's just been quite the conference this season. So yeah, the bucket didn't count. LSU's got the basketball. Skylar Mays, top of the key. 9.5 left to go. They have it now at the right elbow, making their way inside. Williams, turnaround jumper, low post, too high off the backboard. Offensive rebound, LSU misses. Ball tipped around in the key, can't get it. Another shot, misses as well. LSU can't get that one, and finally Nate Sestina comes away with the rebound. 60 people in the chat here. Kentucky, low post, puts it up, left hand, banks it up and in. Off the backboard, Maxey with 11 right now, gets the layup, good for 2. If you guys are new, hit the like here, hit the sub as I call play-by-play on the channel and Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Thanks so much, Jack, my man. And we got the dono hype in the channel. You guys are awesome here. Jack, my man, coming in clutch here with a donation. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys. You guys are incredible. 58-49 to score with a foul on the court. Let's see. Iowa Hawkeyes guard C.J. Frederick will be out after a nasty fall against Indiana Thursday night. Carted off the court. It appears he won't be in action today. Sorry to hear that, bud. I know Alex is a big Iowa fan on the channel. I'm sorry to hear that, but because he was the number 3 scorer this season, and he's a freshman. That's unfortunate. It's basically Luka Garza, and players are going to have to update. Going to have to step it up big time. 58-49, Kentucky with the basketball. 8:45 left to go. They dribble past the half-court logo. They have it at the top of the key into the hands of Maxey. Maxey with the basketball. 8 on the shot clock. Top of the key, Kentucky. Maxey dribbles towards the left. Makes his move inside. Floater off the back iron. No good. Ball tipped around. Rebound by LSU by Darius Days. LSU has it with 8:25 remaining. Passes in. The key to ball stolen away. Kentucky. Oh, nice steal there. Maxey with a steal. Puts it into the hands of Quickly. Pass half court. Big burst of speed. Flings it back out. Left corner ball taken away by LSU. Maxey tried to come up in there from behind but couldn't get there. LSU has it. 8:10 remaining. 12 turnovers by the Tigers. 9 by Kentucky. LSU, top of the key. Watch out. Half-court press is on right now by the Wildcats. 8 minutes remain. LSU able to get past half-court. They have it at the right wing. Watford with the basketball. Iowa will indeed make the tournament for sure. Vaughn. Shot fake. Moving it inside. That shot rolls around the rim and goes in for 2. LSU hits it. Trenton Wofford win 9 by the freshman. It's a 7-point game. 7:40 remaining. 7:40 left to go. Right now, we're just on break. Did the Red Sox cheat in 2018? Unfortunately, yes, Vaughn, but the Houston Astros, way worse there with the Houston Astros. Thanks so much, all, for stopping by. Just going to scroll up here and see what I missed on the chat in just a moment. Hey, welcome in. It's Goj. Thanks so much for stopping by. His school just got a buzzer beater. Oh, my gosh. Awesome, brother. Colin Porter's team. On Colin Porter's team he puts out here, it's gosh, that's incredible, man. Hopefully somebody uploaded a video of that. Dude, somebody in the chat a couple weeks ago during one of my streams, he put out that he won $77K from shooting a half-court buzzer beater at halftime during the Phoenix Suns game. He got $77K for that. He put in one of my chats. So right now we're on break. Hey, welcome in here, my man, Little Man Knows Sports. Thanks so much, brother, for stopping by here. Feel free, guys, if you like NBA content, check out my man, Little Man Knows Sports. His streams are absolute fire over on YouTube, so definitely check him out there. He does a great job as well. 61-57, Dayton with a 4-point lead against VCU. Right now we're on a TV timeout, so I'll update you guys with a couple scores of what's going on here throughout the game. If you're new, feel free, hit the like, hit the sub here, as I call play-by-play. I really enjoy calling games for people. I started watching a couple other channels that did it a while back. The Sports Fury was one of them that did it. Sir Cardinal's another one that called basketball. But I went to college actually to go for radio broadcasting. That's what my job is. My full-time job, Monday through Friday, working as a production director, doing all like audio work, commercial stuff, voiceover work there. It's a pretty cool job, that's for sure. But I've never done like sports broadcasting before, so I always wanted to try it out and see where it took me on YouTube, and it's awesome. It's awesome here to have like do this at night when I am able to get home from work. Yep, no Alex Cora on the Red Sox, and fortunately he is done from the Red Sox. Dayton leads by 3 with 28 seconds remaining. 68-59 to score. Is Syracuse good these days? Little man putting out here. They are not good this season. They are rebuilding though, little man. I do not believe they have a single senior on that team for Syracuse. But tomorrow night, 2 games, Syracuse, Louisville at 7 and Duke versus NC State at 9. I call play-by-play for college, March Madness tournament, NBA. Usually whatever's on ESPN mostly for the national games. I actually can't get Fox Sports 1 or TNT or any of those channels, or SEC Network or Big Ten Network. Ohio State 17-8 versus Iowa 18-8. Yes, I do plan to cover that one. That one's a early game, 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN on Thursday. So Kentucky up by 7. Kentucky leading 58-51. 7:25 left to go. LSU playing defense here as we're back to action. Kentucky with the basketball. Low post. They try to put it up. The shot gets blocked, and LSU gets the rebound. Trying to chase after the basketball right here on the LSU side of the court. Goes out of bounds. The refs will say it was last touched out of bounds by number 0, Higgins, for Kentucky. And it stops the clock with 7:16 left to go, and the Kentucky lead by 7. Ooh, so right now we're just on break. I saw Nate Sestina. ESPN didn't focus the camera on Sestina, but Sestina was a little bit shaken up right there as he goes to the bench. And then ESPN just cut to commercial break. So right now we're just on break. We'll head right back to action here in just a moment. I'll update you guys with the leading scores in just a moment of this game here. Let's see what we got. 16 points by Quickly for Kentucky. And 13 by Skylar Mays for LSU. Those are the leading scorers at the moment. What am I a fan of? I'm actually from Massachusetts. I call games for different types of teams throughout college basketball, NBA, March Madness tournament. I am a fan of Rhode Island for college basketball and Providence as well. But I've covered Kentucky like 7 or 8 times so far this season. Let's see here. Zoe putting out here. Favorite point guard of all time. He puts out Gary the Glove Payton out here. I've always liked Steph. I've always liked Steph Curry. My favorite player, though, in the NBA is Kemba Walker. I am a Celtics fan, too, but before he played, I used to watch him at UConn quite a bit. And, man, he just has awesome heart there. It's just complete fit for him to play in the Celtics. That's incredible, Jaden. His dad has Pistol Pete's autograph. That is great, dude. So, 64-59 to score. Dayton leading VCU. A team that's as desperate as VCU, that will hurt, as they will get swept by Dayton this season. Yep, Dayton looks like they're going to win. Final 10 seconds, Dayton up 65-59. Creighton leads Marquette 69-63. Final 34 seconds in that game. Baylor up by 8 now against Oklahoma, 52-44. So we're going to get back to action here in just a moment. Thanks so much for the update. Herod L2s, welcome to the channel, by the way. Donald here, big LeBron fan. Who do I think will be the starters for Iowa? It's gonna be interesting to see who digs into Frederick's spot there for the starters, Alex. But I'll probably take a look at that probably tomorrow. I'll get up the roster most likely for Iowa's game to see, because all of it's basically Luka Garza, and then they're going to need somebody. Somebody's averaging like 7 or 8 to really just poke through there now for Iowa since Frederick's out. Dayton now 24-2. VCU just falling completely. 17-9 to get swept by Dayton, swept by Rhode Island. Ashton Hagen's on the bench right now for Kentucky. 11 points, 4 assists. We're back to action. Into this game, LSU on the inbound takes a 3 left corner and misses it. 7:10 remaining. Kentucky basketball up by 7. No problem, Jaden. Thank you so much for stopping by here. You've been awesome here on the channel tonight. Kentucky has it top of the key. Into the hands of Maxey. Maxey dribbles now to the left wing. Pass over to Sestina. Sestina's in there, so he is still playing in this game right now. Top of the key, over back to Maxey. Got a foul on the low post. Kentucky picks up the foul. That will be foul number 8 for the Tigers. So Darius Dace picks up the foul away from the basketball. And Kentucky is in the bonus. They'll be shooting the 1-and-1 at the free throw line. So here they go, going to the free throw line. Nick Richards shooting 1-and-1 here in the bonus. 6:54 left to go. Yeah, man, Vaughn, I totally hear you, brother. He wants boring February to be over. Same here. Can't wait for the season of March. First free throw coming up by Richards. It is good. Hits the first one in the 1-and-1. He'll have a second chance. Yeah, I actually didn't watch the Kentucky-Tennessee game this year, but Kentucky just rolled the court at Tennessee's home court during just the end of that game. They just completely took over. Second shot coming up. Hey, welcome in, Cold Genuine Phil. Thanks so much for stopping by. What is good? I appreciate it for stopping by here. Richards misses the second one. Rebound LSU. Tigers basketball. It's an 8-point game with under 7 left to go. They have it now, top of the key, puts the ball into the hands of Javonte Smart, passes over to Mays. Skylar Mays with the basketball. Dribbles to the left wing, Watford has it now. Backing his way in Sestina, Trenton Watford. Into the key, puts up the jumper, hits the back iron, no good. Watford offensive rebound, puts it up, and he gets fouled. LSU will go to the line. LSU will go to the free throw line, shoot 2. What's the most amount of viewers I've ever got? During Duke versus UNC, believe it or not, we got over 500 people here on the channel. I think we got like 525 for viewers. Before that, it was Kentucky-Louisville. Kentucky-Louisville, we had over 400 people during the overtime session, but UNC versus Duke was the most. That video got over, I think, 8,300 views for Duke versus UNC. Kentucky-Louisville got 7K. First shot, no good at the free throw line by Trenton Watford. Second shot coming up here by LSU. Yes, I am a basketball fan indeed. I wouldn't be calling these games and watching these games if I wasn't. Second shot, that one's up, that one's through. March Madness is my favorite stuff to call. I just love the tournament here, but love calling games for you guys throughout the season. 7-point lead now. Kentucky with the basketball. 6:20 left to go. They take it for the top of the key. Welcome to the channel, Brian Casey. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Lobs it over into the lane here. Richards, turnaround jumper and a hook. We get a foul before that. Richards gets bumped. He'll shoot 2 at the line. Or actually, it's going to be 1. He'll shoot 1 at the line because LSU picks up their 9th foul. So yet in the double-double bonus. Am I doing Celtics-Lakers this Sunday? Unfortunately, no. I cannot do that game this Sunday. I have rehearsal on Sunday. So unfortunately, once every other Sunday I have rehearsal. So this is where this Sunday lands on. So unfortunately, I can't call it this Sunday. First shot here by Nick Richards at the free throw line. This one is up and goes through. Look at the bounce right there as it rattled right in. Almost looked like it was going to fall off, but it went through. 8-point lead, 6:16 left to go. LSU basketball has been a roller coaster ride. Yeah, they were looking so good a couple weeks ago. Like, I thought that they would be ranked in, like, a couple weeks ago way higher than what they were. I think they were ranked at 22 a couple weeks back. But I thought they were much better than that. Should have been ranked at like 16, 17 as Richards hits his second one down at the free throw line. Then they lose to Vanderbilt, which knocked him out of the standings. LSU with the basketball. 6 minutes remain. They have it top of the key to Smart. Smart passes over. That's a right wing 3. Wofford off the mark. No good. And Kentucky grabs the rebounds. They're up by 9. Will I be streaming NBA Finals? Yes, I do plan to cover the NBA Finals just like last year. They have it now at the left corner. That's a 3. Taken. No. Oh. Rolls around the rim. Looked like Sestina might have been wide off the mark, but he actually gets to the fall right there for the 3-point shot. 64-52 the score. 12-point lead, largest one tonight by Kentucky. That's a 3 taken to LSU. No good off the mark. Kentucky grabs the rebound with 5.5 left to go. Into the hands of Higgins now. Going to take his time dribbling past the half-court logo. My day's been pretty good. Thanks so much for asking. My day's been pretty good. Joe Wieskamp, Luka Garza, Ryan Kreiner, and Joe Toussaint are the starters. Alex puts out here. So, yeah, I just read that. So, that is the starting 5. So, for Iowa's game on Thursday. Thanks so much for an update there, Alex. Kentucky, Nate Sestina, they pass it over to him in the corner and knocks down the 3. Nate Sestina knocks it down at 67-52. 5:13 left to go in a massive, massive lead here. Largest one tonight by the Wildcats. 5:13 left to go. Maxey, dribble drive, passes over to the left corner. Sestina over Watford. He's able to connect it right there for the 3-point shot. So it doesn't look too promising tonight for LSU. Wow, Kentucky just keeps on getting better and better throughout the season here. So if you guys are new to the channel, feel free, hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play basketball. 3-point shooting, that is exactly what Kentucky needs. And they're 7 for 7, perfect at the 3-point mark here in the second half. Perfect 7 for 7 from the floor in half number 2, shooting the 3 ball. Will Bama make the tournament? That's what NFL Nation asked me about like 40, 50 minutes ago. And I'll say no to that for Alabama. I will say no to that for Alabama. They did get a win against LSU, but over on the weekend, but man, it hurts for Alabama because they lost pretty badly at Rhode Island. They beat Auburn, though. That's the lifesaver, though, for Alabama, but I feel like the record's not going to make it in. 5 minutes left to go, 67-52. LSU with the basketball. They have it left wing into the hands of Mays. Mays, bounce pass over to Williams. Hook in the key. Williams misses it, gets his own offensive rebounds. Puts it back out on top now. Into the hands of Smart. Smart passes over left baseline. That was Marlon Taylor who passed and got fouled into the key. I think Nick Richards was the one who picked it up. Either Richards or Sestina. The refs will put it up on. And Marlon Taylor will shoot the 1-and-1 coming up at the free throw line. 4:50 left to go. I have no clue what the nickname is for Luka Garza there. Alex putting out. Tomorrow, Vaughn was planning to watch his golf tournament there, but can't, unfortunately, because of the coronavirus. Sorry to hear that, but it's just too bad, all the stuff that's got canceled. My day is going pretty well, Seth. Thanks so much for asking, man. Yeah, looks like Bama's probably going to be most likely NIT bounds. Same as Memphis, maybe Wichita State, maybe USC. USC has fell backwards. They've fallen all the way to the playing game right now. LSU, first shot, Marlon Taylor hits it at the free throw line. 14-point game. Hey, let's see if we can get to 50+ likes tonight. Feel free to hit that like, thumbs up, smash it. Down below, hit the subscribe button as well. Tomorrow night, I do plan to be back. Some more play-by-play, cover college basketball games in NBA as well. I do plan to be back for a Louisville-Syracuse tomorrow. First Syracuse stream of the season. This season, Syracuse is basically... they're more rebuilding this season for Syracuse. Second shot's good by LSU at the free throw line, but watch out for them next year because a lot of those players are juniors. They should be back next season. Kentucky up by 13, 4.5 left to go. They get the basketball at the top of the key for the Wildcats. Maxey moves this one low post. They float it over there in the key, and that shot goes down for 2 more by Kentucky. That one falls by quickly. He leads the scoring right now for 18 points. Nick Richards, 3 fouls. Montgomery with 3 and Quickly with 3. So nobody has picked up 4 fouls by Kentucky just yet. So Nick Richards has 3 fouls so far. Oh, the ball's... LSU just took a 3-point shot. They nailed it down. 69-57. 4 minutes left to go. Top of the key one, Maxey. Maxey has it for Kentucky now. Gonna chew down clock. 16 on the shot clock. Pass it over to Brooks. Back over to Maxey. Maxey with the basketball. I don't believe Scott Van Pelt's on tonight, Vaughn. I know Sports Center is, but I don't think it's what Scott Van Pelt is. That is a lob over the top. Nick Richards slams it down for the alley-oop jam for 2. Ooh, Richards down on the baseline. Is able to get helped up back to his feet, though. Ooh, is he hobbling? Oh, no. Oh, no. Nick Richards is down. He had trouble putting weight on his foot. I think he's okay now. He was his first 3 or 4 steps. Ouch. Did not look... Oh! He slammed it down in the alley-oop, and then the basketball came right back under him, and he rolled his ankle right back on the basketball. Ouch. Oh, shoot. That's not. That's a 71. It's a 71 right there. He rolled his ankle right back on the basketball. Ouch. So right now we go to a commercial break. You never want to see that. I think Nick Richards will be fine. But the first 2 or 3 steps, yikes. Thanks so much, Kim. I appreciate it. She puts out, likes my style here. Yep, 71-57. Next Celtics game I plan to do is against Houston on Saturday, February 29th. That's a Saturday night. So it is 71-57. Here, I accidentally think I hit the 4 instead of the 1 for a moment. This is all manual scoreboard, by the way. Baylor leading Oklahoma 63-54 is the score. If anybody's new here on the channel, feel free to drop the like, hit the sub, as I call play-by-play here on the channel. NBA All-Star here. Hope this game goes into overtime so the stream continues. He puts out. I don't bet on this one to go into overtime. It's a 14-point lead with 3:47 left to go. Yeah, that would be awful if Kentucky ever loses Richards. There's basically the majority of the low post scoring. They've been able to hit the 3 balls, but as far as the rebounds, the double machine, a beast blocking the basketball. Nick Richards tonight, 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 blocks. We'll take a look here. Foul trouble tonight in this game. Nobody has 4 fouls. Nobody is fouled out. Fouls have been assessed to these players with 3 fouls. 3 by Quickly, 3 by Higgins, 3 by Montgomery, 3 by Richards for Kentucky. For LSU, 3 fouls assessed to Darius Days, and 3 has been assessed as well to Skylar Mays. So Baylor up by 9 right now. Thanks so much for the update there, Weston. Thanks so much, guys, for getting me to 50. It's been awesome here, everybody on the channel tonight. I've had a blast covering both of these games tonight here. Will Maxey enter the draft? I will put, yeah, I bet so. So I'll say yes to that. Always Zoe here, Armstead putting out on the chat. So I'm going to say yes to Maxey entering the draft. A lot of these players, I feel like the freshmen for Kentucky most likely will enter the draft. Players that will probably stay. Johnny Juzang will stay. Keon Brooks will most likely stay. But I do see Maxey entering the draft and probably Higgins as well, yeah. Yeah, Brian putting out here losing Higgins, Richards, and Maxey, yeah. And Quickly, I could probably picture Quickly playing this junior season as we're back to action. They also graduate Sestina. Skylar Mays gets the basketball, low post, puts it up and in off the backboard. 12-point game, 3.5 left to go, Kentucky basketball. They have it now at the top of the key with Maxey. Maxey dribbling at the right wing. Still with the basketball. Finally passes to Montgomery. Montgomery back over to Maxey. Maxey moving towards the right. Swings it back out to Sestina. Sestina shot fake. Back outside at the top of the key. That's a 3. Taken Maxey. No good. Too strong. And Sestina tried to come away with it, but it gets rebounded from behind by Smart. Smart now with the basketball. Low post. Got a block out of bounds. Kentucky blocks it out of bounds as LSU went dribble drive there inside with Smart. And LSU will inbound it in just a moment. That was number 12, Keon Brooks, who blocked it out of bounds. So Nick Richards right now is, Nick Richards back on the court. So I was a little worried right there, not seeing Nick Richards, but he is back on the court. He substitutes in for Montgomery. LSU will inbound it. They're down by 12, 3 minutes remain. Yeah, a lot of big-time recruits, of course. Kentucky is right at the top there as far as recruiting in college basketball. They're going to have some next season. I think they're going to get one from Brewster Academy, which, if you guys aren't familiar with Brewster Academy as a high school, it's located in Wolfboro, New Hampshire. Population of 6,000. It is a breeding ground for college basketball recruits, for the top recruits in the nation. I think Donovan Mitchell played high school prep ball over at Brewster Academy in the Lakes region of New Hampshire, right on Lake Winnipesaukee. But one of the top prep schools in the nation as far as recruits going in for college basketball. That shot good by LSU, 10-point game. Kentucky with the basketball, low post, puts up the floater. It is good. 2 more right there by the Wildcats. They're up by 12. Emmanuel Quickly having himself a game here, 20. 20 points tonight by Quickly. 2:20 left to go. That's a deep 3. LSU launches. They got it. Darius Days hits down the triple, back to 9. Days with 11 right now. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to drop the like, hit the sub. If anybody's new here as well, let me know down in the chat if you're a Kentucky fan or if you're an LSU fan. Let me know down in the chat as well. I did hear about that, Harry. That's awesome. So, Harry is a student at High Point University, but he puts in the chat, High Point getting a new basketball arena. I was watching a YouTube video. Somebody on YouTube posted a video about newest college basketball arenas in the future, and High Point was right on there. So that's awesome, man. That's great. Yeah, Kentucky will be stacked next season. Always Zoe putting on here on the channel. I bet you. I was looking at the recruits or so, and they had like a ton of those recruits that were filled in. Hey, Midwest Sports, my man, over on Sportscaster. Thanks so much for stopping by, brother. Thanks so much, all that Deuce. I appreciate it for stopping by here on the channel once again. We did it, guys. We got to 50 likes. Let's see if we can get to 60. Record high in the channel, I believe, is 200, but that's when we got like 8,000 people viewing the stream. You guys are awesome here. We've done a lot of Kentucky streams this season. I'm from Massachusetts, by the way. I'm a fan of Rhode Island and Providence for college basketball, but it's great to cover different teams for throughout the course of the season. And when we call Kentucky games, it's awesome. It's awesome calling Kentucky games. Like, I called a game with Kansas last night. The fans didn't show up. We had maybe 10 people in the chat for the Kansas stream. But Kentucky here, we have 50 showing up, and it's awesome. 75-64. Kentucky just laid it up and in. Maxey now has got 13. LSU with the basketball, final 145. Right baseline, passing it. Oh, they soar right there with the jam, but it's not going to count. They got fouled before the shot. So LSU will go to the line, shoot two. Yeah, indeed, I agree with you. Duncan over Taco Fall. And Aaron Gordon just robbed, unfortunately, of the slam dunk contest. So, yes, I do think he got robbed for sure. High there. Kim Keen putting out, hey, bud, her brother Kenneth loves Kentucky. Awesome. Thank you so much, Kim, for stopping by on the channel here. Everybody's been awesome here tonight. LSU will shoot two, double bonus at the free throw line with 1:47 left remaining. Indeed, Coach Cal can recruit, that is for sure. He did it back in UMass in the 90s. UMass was like Gonzaga, the Gonzaga version, but the 90s version of the A-10 back in the day. That shot goes down at the free throw line by LSU at 75-65. Ooh, LSU, Kentucky to inbound. The ball was stolen away. It was stolen away for a moment by LSU. We get a hard foul on the court. We'll see where the refs assess this. So is this going to be a Kentucky foul? Yeah, it's going to be Kentucky. Going to be Kentucky foul. So LSU back at the line with 141. I appreciate Brian Casey. Thanks so much for finding my channel, my man. Feel free to ring the notification bell so you know when I do go live to be back for Kentucky games. I don't call every single one of them, but whenever it's on national TV and whenever I'm home and when I'm free, it's tough to cover all the games for everybody. But a lot of these Kentucky games have been massive, the implications this season. LSU at the free throw line hits both of them. There's my man Midwest Sports over on Sportscaster. Thanks so much, brother, for stopping by. We get the final 1:35 left to go. Kentucky inbounds. We get a foul on the court. Let's see. You're going to scroll up in the chat. Would I consider doing YouTube full-time if I can make a living from it? It takes a while to make a living from YouTube. I only have 1,000 subscribers. I just hit the 1,000 subscriber mark about 2 weeks ago or so. It takes a while. Once you hit 50k subs, that's where the channel really grows, and that's where you're able to get full time. That's a three taken LSU off the inbound. Wow, they hit it. Marlon Taylor hits the 3-point shot with 1:20. Kentucky just turned it over, by the way, in the inbound. Finally, they get a clean inbound. They turned over the last two. They get it past half court into the hands now of Montgomery. E.J. Montgomery passes it over to the left wing. Brooks with the basketball. It went from being a 10-point game now to a 5. 1 minute remaining. Maxey with the ball. 65-54. Baylor up by 11. Thank you so much for the update, Western. And thanks so much for stopping by here. Jake from State Jake Fromm from State Farm here. Classic. Kentucky with a 50 seconds. Low post. Puts it up. And gets it home right there. Big, big bucket that falls down by Nick Richards. He's got 13 tonight in a 7-point Kentucky lead. LSU. Dribble drive inside. Nick Richards. What a block. In the low post. Richards blocks it. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kentucky, though. So LSU will get it back with 43 seconds remaining. Indeed, Brian. I was talking about it earlier in this game. Kentucky has to be like, in my opinion, Kentucky is the most improved team this season, in my opinion. Thank you so much, Jake Fromm from State Farm here, bud. I call college basketball different types of teams. Don't forget the notification bell if you guys enjoy what I do as well. I call college basketball NBA the March Madness tournament. Tomorrow night will be 2 games I do plan to call. Louisville-Syracuse at 9, Duke against NC State. Or no, Louisville-Syracuse at 7, Duke UNC State at 9. 5-Star 2.0, welcome to the channel. Thank you guys so much for finding it tonight. 7-point game, 41 seconds remaining. That is Ashton Hagans, who is on the bench right now. He has an ice pack over to his, I think it's his left knee area. He has the ice pack too. Darius Days at the free throw line. First shot. And it's good by LSU. 6-point game. We got 41 seconds remaining. Before you sign off tonight, feel free to hit the like, hit the sub. I call play-by-play of college basketball, the NBA, and the March Madness tournaments. Oh, massive amount of blocks here. I'll get you the actual amount of blocks in today's game by Richards. He's got 5 blocks, so did they credit that? They credit it to, they credit it to Maxey. They actually credited the block to Maxey. It was Richards was right underneath that too, but it was Maxey. The scorers actually credited it to. Second shot good at the free throw line. 5-point game, and Kentucky gets the inbound as they put it now into the hands of. That's quickly, and it goes over now into the hands of Maxey. Maxey gets fouled. 34 seconds remaining. 5-point lead by Kentucky, and Tyrese Maxey going to the free throw line to shoot in the double bonus. So 2 shots. Let's see, you're going to scroll up here in the chat. Awesome job tonight. Make sure before you sign off, pat yourself on the back for a great game here in the chat. Harry already with his playoff seeding for next season. The Ravens coming in. Number 1 team, 15-1. Chiefs, number 2, 14-2. Jets coming in. Number 3, he's got 11-5. Tennessee, 11-5. And number 4, number 5, the Patriots, 10-6. And the Steelers coming in, making the wild card at number 6. Ravens at 15-1. And the Jets. All right. First shot good at the free throw line by Kentucky by Maxey. Kentucky leads the SEC in a 77% shooting at the free throw line. Shot number 2, though, missed. Rebound by LSU. 30 seconds remaining. Burst of speed in there. Right-handed layup missed. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch out of bounds, the refs will say, by Kentucky. Why didn't they try to go for the basketball? I think it was Keon Brooks, who was the one right underneath the baseline. He should have just taken the basketball away. He had a clear path to it, and he just let it go out of bounds, and the ref says last touch by Kentucky. So 26 seconds remaining. LSU will inbound it right in their front court. It is a 6-point Kentucky lead, 78-72. Thank you so much, Jaden. First timer on the stream. You guys were awesome here. We grew so quickly on the stream tonight. We started this one after the Wisconsin win against Purdue, and this stream just grew entirely. Low post, LSU misses. On the shot, they get the offensive rebounds. They put it up. That one's up and in off the backboard. Counts for 2 by Manning. It's a 4-point game. Timeout on the court right now by Will Wade. 78-74. 18 seconds left to go. Jaguars to win the AFC South. Oh, man. Well, I'm not baking on that. Right now, we're just on break. Scoreboard update. In the final 20 seconds tonight, West Virginia beat Oklahoma State. Maryland over Northwestern. Florida beat Pittsburgh. Dayton won by 5 against VCU. Hey, thank you so much, Seth. I appreciate it. He's going to go. Have a nice night and enjoy and keep up the good work. I appreciate it, brother. Thanks so much, my man, for stopping by the channel. You guys were awesome. Jay Gruden, offensive coordinator in Seattle right now. Oh, man, sorry to hear that. Weston Boland's phone won't work, brother. Sorry to hear that, man. Who am I covering tomorrow? I'll put that in the chat for you guys. For some reason, we just disconnected from OBS for like a second. We're back live, though. Tomorrow night, 2 streams. Syracuse against Louisville at 7. Duke against NC State at 9. I do plan to do. Hey, thank you so much, Gaze. Dono hype. Let's get some Dono hype here in the chat. Awesome, my man Gaze here. Just throwing out the donos. You are the man, the MVP of tonight's game. 18 seconds remaining. 4-point game right now. Thank you so much for everybody for being a part here on the channel. Finding my platform. Big thank you all tonight. 19 seconds left. And Kentucky gets the inbound. LSU is yet to foul. They take it past the half-court logo. LSU still not fouling. 13, 12, 11. And they foul with 11 seconds left to go at the free throw circle. They go all the way past from the back court to the front court. Yep. Yeah, it's working again. I don't know why. That was weird. OBS just froze up for like 2 seconds or so. Yes, Jaden, I appreciate it, my man. I appreciate the dono from Jaden as well. MVP, you guys were awesome finding my stream tonight. Incredible here. Everybody who tuned in, you guys should feel proud of yourself because it was awesome calling this game. 78-74, 11 seconds. Thanks so much, Kim. I appreciate it, and so sorry to hear about the neighbor earlier today. Sending my prayers over to your neighbor. It's just tragic. I'm so sorry to hear about that. First shot's good. 5-point game. NFC players, Harry's got here. Packers, number 1. Falcons at 2. 3 for the Seahawks. Cowboys at 4. 5 for the Saints. And 49ers coming in 10-6 next season instead of being the number 1 seed like they were this year. Quickly at the free throw line, he's got 21 points and misses the second one though. 8 seconds remaining. Rebound LSU. 5-point game. They're taking too much time. They take a top of the key 3. Taylor off the mark. Offensive rebound. Goes inside with a second left to go. Lays it up and in with 0.3 on the clock, but the damage has been done in this one. 0.3 remaining. Kentucky to inbounds. Kentucky lobs it over the top. LSU intercepts it, but this game is over here on the clock. 79-76. Kentucky, I had said they would win this game by 3. And they did. That's too funny. I had predicted earlier in the first half, I think it was at halftime, somebody asked me, what did I predict Kentucky to get the W by? I had put there that they would have won this game by 3, and that is exactly what they did tonight. 79-76 the final. Big night tonight, by the way, by Emmanuel Quickly at himself of a game here. Quickly led the way in scoring. 21 points, by the way, tonight for him tonight for Kentucky. 3 steals by Quickly. Nick Richards with 6 blocks. He ends up getting 13 points, 6 blocks, 6 rebounds. 14 points by Tyrese Maxey. 11 points by Ashton Higgins. 11 off the bench by Nate Sestina. The 3-ball dropping down. Kentucky knocked down 9 3-point shots. 9 for 18 from behind the arc. LSU leading scorers tonight. 17 by Skylar Mays. 13 by Marlon Taylor and Darius Days. So thank you guys so much for stopping by here on the channel. I appreciate it for everyone who joined me in here. This was awesome. Great stream we had going on. It was a great time tonight here. Before I sign off, make sure to hit the like, hit the sub. Thank you so much, Nick Yankee. First time on the channel here. You guys were awesome. Thank you so much, Patrick. I appreciate it. Yes, indeed. Both were good games, and I'll catch you guys next time in here. And thanks so much, Vaughn, for stopping by. Brian Casey, thanks so much for finding my channel as well. I appreciate it. See you next time, and Packers will win the NFC next year. Jake from State Farm putting out here, awesome name, and my man brother, thanks so much, Gaze, for stopping by and getting the dono hype here. I appreciate it here. Same as Jaden, awesome man, for finding my channel for the first time. This was incredible here. Thank you so much, Jaden. Before you sign off, don't forget, hit the like, hit the big red subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell if you guys really enjoy what I did as well. Kim, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for stopping by. My man, always Zoe, thank you again like always. Hi there, thanks so much, and enjoy the rest of your night. Same as NBA All-Star 420. Enjoy the rest of your night. Everybody gonna sign off here. Kentucky gets the W, 79-76 the final, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Enjoy the rest of your night.